Hello, everyone. Oh, holy shit, I am up. I changed back into the new, like old, what is background, I would say. And it's a mess. I didn't realize that I was so much like up in the sky on the latest one. So we're back to the old background again. So yeah, it was a good holiday season. I mean, there is New Year still coming. And we're gonna celebrate New Year's together, everyone. So on Saturday, as a Sunday night, well, the the night. Is it a night? I guess it's night. Midnight? Close to the midnight. We're gonna do some celebration together on stream, and we're not gonna have the traditional Sunday stream. So Saturday to Sunday stream is gonna be the Sunday stream. So tune in to stream on Saturday, probably gonna be like streaming for few hours and then probably gonna go head to bed. I'm old, okay? I'm old. I'm old. I can't be up so late. I will die. That's definitely not an extra, like a little extra. No, definitely not. How's everyone's week been going? I hope you guys have had a wonderful week so far. But yeah, I thought we could do some building today since, it's been a little while since we built some shit together. I am fully aware that it's still not 6. So there is a high likeliness that there will be still no one in like next 30 minutes. So I am trying to like a little bit, what is it called? Try to wait so people could possibly get the notification. I'm fully aware that none of the notifications have like recently worked. Also, wait, hold on. Now that I am here, I might as well test this now. They work again! Yay! I got them to work. It took me quite a while to find again. I hope none of the other stuff is broken again. Okay, if people start getting clapped for emotes, I know for sure that I need to not use Streamlabs. Okay, if it happens again that people start getting clapped because of emotes, now that like my socials work, I've noticed usually like one of the two things work. Either like socials work and the moderation work, or the like emotes and all the spam stuff doesn't work. Like there's like either one thing doesn't work and then the other ones work. So we hope that the emote thing isn't back now since everything else seems to be working fine. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna probably try to find something else than Streamlabs because it's been 2 years and it still does this. It's been 2 years. 2 years and it's still like this, so hopefully it's fine now, but we'll see, we'll see. It's always one thing breaks. But yeah, I will try to see something else than Streamlabs that we could use. 'Cause it's a little bit annoying when it's like 2 years and it's still the same problems and there isn't really anything that can be done to fix them. Hello, Rose. Welcome, Rose. How are you, Rose? Hello. I was just doing my intro, which is always like 15 minutes, which I should get better intro. To be fair, I talk too much. But yeah, today's idea is that we're gonna be building the first sleeping quarters. Since the last time we built the instructional houses, which is basically working spaces. They are not done yet. We're probably gonna do them in between episodes, and while we're like having something else to do and need something like brainless stuff to do. So it's probably not gonna be anywhere on YouTube once we start to fill them up. But once they are filled and we have another building episode, I will go through what we have done in between the episodes. So fear not, if you're watching from YouTube, you're still gonna see the process in them. But yeah, let's jump into playing script before I talk for another 50 minutes. Let's go. There we go. How are you? I am doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I was just doing an intro to today's building episode. I'm very excited about the building stuff. Also, I did mention already, but on Saturday night time, we're gonna be streaming the New Year stream, which is gonna be fun. I haven't yet decided what we should do on New Year, so I haven't really decided yet, which is I'm fully aware that I probably should decide at some point because we're close to it. I think this would be a good spot for a house. So we're gonna just mark this off as a house spot. Ooh, but then again, there is gonna be we're gonna need some like maybe floating trees as well, because that would be maybe nice as well to have some kind of nature, like floating nature. Also, at some point we do need to connect everything, so maybe we'll do the house like here. That seems better. Okay, let's just do it here and then hope that it's fine, right? We can always change it around if it's not as good as we thought. But hi. How have you been? How's your week been, Rose, so far, at least? Oh right, I was. How high up was this? But hello. I need to do some measurements. We need some measurements, okay? I don't still remember how far up this is, okay? I have problems. But at least some things work, okay? Some things work like the social, so that's good. Boop. Are they on the same height? Because I feel like they are not. I want everything on the same level, at least. That's the idea. Okay, let's see. I feel like yeah, okay, that's one too high up. Okay, we need to take this lower by one, and then we should be fine. There we go. Okay, it's all good now. And that's like the highest level we can go. Okay. Perfection. I now know. If we take it one lower, then we're at, like, we can just build on top of it. Which we have done like everywhere else as well, as you can see. I haven't really focused on the underground that much, to be fair. But this is the height. And this is where the house is gonna be. Because we have so much things to do still. And then at one point I wanna make bridges connecting everything to everything. And we're gonna have a little floating parts as well, which are gonna have different kinds of what are they called? Trees. We're gonna make our own trees and like a little pathing along the ways, kind of like make it nice. And then we're gonna pretend like the ground down there does not exist. Okay, we're just gonna pretend like that does not exist. I might have to take care of it at some point. We might have to take care of this. Because it looks ugly, and I can't with the ugliness, okay? I can't. The ugliness makes me wanna puke. I can't. It is too much for me. Ooh, actually, instead of using grass this time, why don't we use mycelium, which is usually found in mushroom biomes? Because I kind of want to keep like this mushroom theme kind of thing, but I don't know if how much I want to use mushroom in the actual houses themselves, you know? So, mycelium, we can have like maybe a couple mushrooms besides the house as well. That way, like it could connect the houses and the themes of the houses get a little bit more. That seems good. That seems like a reasonable way to connect houses, right? That's totally how things work. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They have like one or two connecting features. I've noticed. Should I want to make a round house. I feel like the first house should be round, right? Ooh, actually, I have an idea, which I had like I saw a dream. Okay, I saw a dream of a house that I really want to build, but I don't know if it's gonna be. a little bit big for a just a sleeping house. But I really want to make it, and I saw it on the trim few days ago actually now. But I'm like, is it a little bit too big? Okay, I will just tell the idea. That way if it's too big, we could just scrap it, you know? It's not a big deal. It's basically we do pods, which is like one round shape here, which would be like one circle here, and then a little bathing. We have one circle full. Let's say it ends here, right? Let's say the first circle ends here, and then we have a circle here. Then we have a little pathway from the first circle, kind of connecting the circles to another circle, right? Then we have a second circle. And then besides them is another circle. So it's like a triangle, but with 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 round shapes. Like a triangle, but with like with round shape. Don't know how to explain it. Okay, hold on. That was a really bad explanation. Okay, hold on. Let me just show you guys in a small model what I mean. It's basically like you get like round shape, but then you make the round shapes like connect to each other. I don't know how to explain it. It was a really cool house though. I do really like it. Kind of like this, right? This is the first round shape, and then we pretend like that's connecting the houses, right? Then we have a secondary circle. Oh, little lag spike. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Nothing bad. Just a little lag spike. Occasional lag spikes are fine. There has been a huge snowstorm lately, so I'm hoping the internet connection doesn't die. Because there is a massive snowstorm. This is what I mean. And then, this is too close. I made it too close. Well, we're gonna pretend like that's not this, but it's like more so like this. Okay, we're gonna pretend like this. This is how it goes, actually. Right? So it has like a one block in between. And then we go a little bit this way. And then we have another shape. Another round shape over here. This is what I mean. But like bigger, obviously. Obviously this is not big enough, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. There we go. And then we have round shape there. And then we would have a round shape over here as well. But this goes really far away. So it almost looks like a butterfly. Ta-da! That's kind of it. But not really. But it's more so like a circle inside of a circle that is a circle that is inside of a circle that is floating but not really. Does that explain it? No, probably not. I feel like none of my explanations really explain anything ever. So, yep. But it's like a circle, but it's not like a circle, but it's like circle inside of a circle, but not really. But it is a circle, but not really. I feel like none of my explanations ever make any goddamn sense, and this is one of them. Kind of like this, but instead of this, it's like bigger, and also that this little path is more so like a 2 block, maybe 3 block. Like it's a real connection, real connecting things, and like real things, not just this. This is quite small to be what I mean, but like kind of, but not really, but kind of. Like the shape is kind of there, you know, but everything else is kind of not. Everything else is kind of not it. I feel like the explanation was there. It, you know, kind of like this, but not really. Also, the shapes are just interesting. They are definitely not circles. At least the outside is not a circle. But you got the point, okay? And then these would be like maybe like 3 blocks. So it's like the walls. You have a nice little walkways inside the house. So you have like a little connecting walkways into another pod. And then you have one little hangout area in between. So it's like a room but inside rooms, inside a house, that is inside of a house, that is a house. Okay, that was even worse. I feel like the house explanation is worse. But then in the style that we have kind of done before as well, we have kind of done this sort of thing before. Not really, but like sort of. I'm just gonna make it, then we're gonna pretend if it's too big. Okay, if the house becomes too big, we're just gonna pretend like it's not. Then if it's too big, we're just gonna make it another profession, right? If it's too big, we make it into a profession house again. Okay, how about that? Because it's gonna be quite big. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's gonna be quite large. Quite large is what I would say it would be. Because as you can see, these are 3 blocks, right? But we're gonna need to go at least like 4 to 5. At least like 4 to 5, and these needs to be twos, not ones, right? So it's gonna be gigantic, is what I meant. It's gonna be gigantic, which is what I'm a little bit afraid of. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid of I'm gonna make this house gigantic, and then it's not gonna be a house anymore. It's gonna be more so like a profession house. Because here's the thing, this is the size of the professions, which means that the sleeping quarters need to be smaller. And that's not a gigantic, right? That's not a huge house. That is small compared to this. My professions. Portions, thank you. I know how to speak. I know how speaking works. Yes, yes. That was not on purpose, okay? Also, I want to kind of higher up from the floor. So it's not going to be resting on the floor the whole place, right? The whole place is not going to be resting on the floor. It's going to be high up like right. Okay. I just need to explain this so it makes sense more to everyone, not just me. So this is what I mean. So it would be like this, and then the actual floor would be kind of like here, right? So that's gonna be the actual floor. So it's gonna be like a little bit higher from the ground. So it's not gonna be the ground, right? That's. I feel like I'm not explaining this very good. I feel like I'm not explaining this too great. I feel like I was starting to explain it, and then failed horribly, and then I just failed. I feel like I started to explain it, and then I failed horribly. That's what it feels like. I feel like I was starting to make it, and then no, and then I've just kind of failed. Failure. Epic fail. There we go. Okie dokie. As you can see, it's gonna be gigantic. Ooh, this does need to be one more this way because it's not working out. Better. That is not a round shape. That is. How did I make this so bad? How did I fail on this one as well? The only thing I'm actually very good at making, which is a round shape, and I failed. I failed to make a round shape, which I'm usually very good at. So that's wonderful, you know. How many blocks is this? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Remember, everyone, 11. I'm gonna ask it soon. Hold on. I'm just gonna write it down. 11. We need 11 blocks. Hold on, but 11 is not a. It's not a equal number. Is it? Is it 11 count dividable by 2? Hold on. I need to. Hold on. Calculator. Is 11? Hold on. Divisible by 2. It is not. I knew it. It's uneven. That's what I mean. That's how I count if it's even or not. Okay, which side. I'm just gonna take one off from here. Because that side does have more. I'm just gonna do this. Boop. Is that how it works? I feel like I did something wrong. Hold on. Boop. Is that how it's supposed to go? I'm confusion. I am I am confusion. I know I need to take one like block off, but like confusion right now. Confusion that is equal up until here, right? Until here we are equal. Boop. And then we need to. Oh, right, because it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 is divisible by 2, so it's 10 blocks, not 11. 10. 10, because 10 it needs to be divisible by 2. Otherwise, it's not gonna work out too well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Okay, now we just fill this in, I would say. Let's just fill this in. This is how much blocks we're gonna need. I'm just saying. It needs to be divisible by 2 because then it will be rounder shape and not so oval. If it's uneven, it will become more oval shape than a round shape. Uh, if it's divisible by 2, it is going to be a round shape. If it's not divisible by 2, it's going to be oval. The shape is going to be oval. If it's not divisible by 2. That's how I see it. That's how I've noticed that it usually goes with my buildings at least. So if you're making this building yourself as well, you might want to take in consideration that it needs to be divisible by 2. Then it's more or less oval shape. At least as far as I've noticed. There we go. 2. I don't know about the 2s. I feel like the 2s just like make it oval. I feel like it's not enough. Not enough. What is it called? I feel like it's not enough. Going inwards. What is that called? When it's shaping smaller. Shrinking. That's the word. Fucking hell. Shrinking. It's not shrinking fast enough. That's the word. God damn. Why was that so fucking hard to find? Holy shit. There we go. See? That's better. Although I do feel like I probably need to make it one by one and then kind of shape it a little bit. Although I do like the shape. It is like kind of funky. But also this is gonna be the first round shape, so I don't know if I like this. Exactly. Because this is again, take in consideration, this is gonna be the first round that we're gonna have. I don't know if I like it because it's like 2 blocks more than one the house is gonna be, right? So this is technically where the house would be, correct? Because it's gonna be like 2 blocks away from the actual foundation, obviously, because we need some space to walk in. Hmm. Should we work on the shape, or do we like the shape? That is the next question. Do we like the shape, or should we work on it? We can extend the shape a little bit later as well. If we decide that the shape is actually a little funky, we can shake it. We can shape it a little bit afterwards as well. Boop, 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 boop. That's what I mean. And also, we are gonna make it so that this house actually connects to the bridge. So that this is not gonna have like you are not gonna be able to walk here anywhere. The house entrance is straightforwardly going to connect to a bridge. So there's not gonna be like any walkways here. So we don't have to like think about like how much we can walk around the house, right? There's not gonna be that. But we're gonna have a little bit space beyond the house. It's not gonna be just a floating house. There's gonna be a little bit ground, but not Like no walkways, but like a little bit. That was the worst explanation I think I have given the whole day today. uh, I really do not give good explanations, do I? I my strong suit definitely is not, you know, explanations. That is for sure. How many blocks did I go from here? One, two, three. 3 blocks. Okie dokie. One, two, three. Boop. That's gonna be the starting point, I will say. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Now, question. Do we like it as it is? Because here's the thing. Here's how it's gonna go. So it's gonna go like this. We're gonna have, how many blocks away from this it is? 2. So it should go to here as well. I feel like. 1, 2, yes. And then we go all the way here. And then 2 blocks again. 1, 2. No, that's 2. Okay, perfect. We go this way. Boop, boop. I don't know if this will work out too well. That's 2 blocks. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know how many blocks this is, per se. That is going too close, isn't it? I don't know. That is kind of close. I feel like I went too close. Huh. Yeah, definitely too close. Boop, I need to start it before this. Okay, so it needs to go from here, I think. Yes. Better. I feel like I fucked something up. I feel like I fucked something up. I don't know. I feel like this corner doesn't make sense. Like it's almost like they fucked it up, but not like terribly fucked up, you know? It feels fucked up. It feels like something is wrong with it. I feel like something is that the shape? I mean the shape is kind of weird, but at the same time it does work. It does work. Plus it's going to be connected into more shapes like this. Which is why I need this shape to be correct on the first try. But is it really? Is this the shape that I was looking for? I mean, I mean, I like the shape. Don't get me wrong. This shape is very cool. But is it the shape that I wanted? Because again, this is a house that I saw in my dreams. Yes, I occasionally, okay. For those who are new here, sometimes I see buildings in Minecraft in my dreams. Because in my dreams, sometimes I am building them, so it's normal. It happens quite often. Like it happens. It happens quite often. Like I see shit in my sleep, and I'm like, I want to build that. Don't question it. I don't question it either. And no one really questions it. I don't really. To be precise, I don't really question it. It just happens. I don't know why. That is a good question. I can't answer that, but it's still, it's the. I kind of want to go with this foundation. Now we just need to remember how we made this. That is the hardest part. The hardest part is to remember what the fuck you did. I'm serious. I never remember how the fuck I did something. Which is why I want to make all of this platforms done before before I forget how the fuck I made them. Because that will most likely happen. There's a high chance that I will forget how the fuck I did this. I'm just saying. Okay, how many blocks away? I feel like that's quite a good like walkway, right? This is a good hallway. Maybe a little bit longer hallway. Maybe we should have a little bit longer hallway. This is a good hallway. We can make like a seat here. But that's gonna be like the. This is gonna be like the hub, which is gonna like go this way and then that way and then that way, like all the ways. Maybe it should be a little bit longer. I'm just saying, maybe it will be too close to the other one. There we go. I see. I feel like this is better. This is so much better. And now from here we go this way. How many blocks did I go this way again? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I will just 9. We need to go 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. And then we go 9 from here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. How many blocks wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct, I think. In between how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in between. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Seems right. Seems right. Cool, cool, cool. And it's supposed to end here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. From here as well. Let's just connect them and see how this goes. Again, this is the hallway. This is going to be the hallway. I need to connect this so I can see where this hallways would be. There we go. Okie dokie. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. And we disconnect this. And that. Actually, no, no, no. This needs to be here. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? It was 9. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 9. Perfect, perfect. I just connected all the way here. I'm gonna connect all these just so I can see like the hallway itself. There we go. That's the hallway. That's the hallway. There we go. And from these we're gonna connect all of the houses. Boop. I think I can just like fill this up, right? I'm just gonna fill this up, all this up. And also we're gonna do the out as well. But I feel like this would be a good idea to kind of like just plant this so I'm not gonna forget where it is. This is gonna be the funkiest shape I've done in a while. This is probably gonna be one of the funkiest shapes I've done in a hot while. I'm just gonna say it. It is true though. It is. Definitely one of the funkiest shapes so far. Woo. There we go. And then we go backwards. This is gonna be a lot of filling. I just realized how big these islands are gonna be. I was like, I'm gonna make a small house. I'm gonna just like make a tiny house. You know, I'm gonna make tiny houses for all the villagers. This is not gonna be too tiny, is it? This is not gonna be too small. This is gonna be gigantic. This is not gonna be small at all. This is gonna be like the same size as the actually that one, if not even bigger. It's probably gonna be bigger now that we're looking at it. It's gonna be way bigger, isn't it? God damn it. 2 blocks away from this. Perfect. Let's just do this. That's how I'm gonna size this. So 2 from here, 2 from here. There we go. Platform done. And then we go bigger, I think. Yeah, okay, 1 needs to be in between, and then we do twos. Twos. Right? I need this. I'm confused. Is this how I did it? And then 2 it's 2 in one side. Confusion. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to go look this up. No, I'm doing this wrong, am I? No, I'm not. Hold on. I need to It feels wrong. It looks wrong. It feels wrong and it looks wrong. It doesn't feel right. Is it because everything is uneven? No, 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 no. I'm doing this somehow wrong. I feel like I'm not going the right way. Something about this is wrong, and I cannot decide what it is. Shapes ain't my thing. Okay. Hold. We go like, why does it feel so wrong when I do it that way? We need to go inwards, not outwards. Okay, what if we do this? That is correct. And then we do this, I think. No, but then again, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Like I feel like this is wrong, you know? Something about the shape doesn't feel right. It just like it doesn't sit right with me. You know? This is I some reason this does not feel right. Ah, but does it look right? I feel like I'm doing it like sloppy. Like I feel like it's supposed to be like shifted. It almost feels like this should be like this side should be like here, but not really. I feel like I'm doing like that side instead of this side, the connecting side. Something that it doesn't look right. Like it doesn't. It looks wrong. Huh. 1 1 2 2 2 2 1 1 2 2. Yes, 2 2 2 2, and then it connects. It's gonna have two, and then it connecting. Is that how it? I mean, it counting it makes it seem like it's correct. Like if I count it right, this is how it goes. Hmm. But it doesn't look right still. Like I it doesn't look right, but it should be right as long as it goes something like this and then it connects here or something. They can be a little bit different too. Like I'm not, but this looks rounder than this one. This looks like more oval than this one. I feel like this is the shape I was looking for, but then forgot. I'm confused. I mean, it should be the same shape, but just like the same, but just like turned around. Like if you turn the shape into the site, it should be the same. I don't understand why it is not, and why does it feel so like uneven? Yes, it feels uneven. I just don't know why. I haven't decided yet. 1 2 3 4. Oh, hold on. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, we had the 10 up. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Oop, there we go. And now we just build this all up and we should be good. Also, we do need to do some shaping probably because I just feel like it is wrong, but I know it shouldn't be. If it's wrong, we're just gonna shape it again. Okay? How about that? If it's wrong, we just shape it again. Because for some reason, it just doesn't look right. Also, don't worry about the little fences we have going on there. They were just to see the shape and how it's working out. That's not gonna be That's not gonna be what they're gonna be standing on. Don't worry about it. That's not gonna be where it's gonna end. And then how the hell did this go? Uh, we go the two twos again. Okay, so does it start from twos or ones? Twos. Okay, so it's always two from this side. Okay. And how did I do it? Two and then two this way, I think. Right? Two, 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 and then one, I think. One, and then we do one that is like up here, right? I, for some reason, I feel like it's wrong still. Oh, but that's gonna be the even part. How? How? I'm doing something wrong, but what am I doing wrong? That's the one, but the one doesn't exist here. The one doesn't exist here. If we think about this logically, we have done like this part. So it should start from like 2 2 and then end at 1, right? So it should start from like 2s and then go 2 and then start end in 1 like that. But it's not even. No, it is even. Okay. I guess I made it way too hard on myself. Okay, I mean that works for me. That works for me. And then we do two, and then we do two. I feel like that's correct. And then one, and then we do this again. I think correct. Am I correct? Yes, I think I am correct. I feel like this should be the shape. We'll see soon. Okay, hold on, everyone. I'm still shaping the ground. That's what's up. Are they even? I feel like this is bigger. For some, why does it? That looks bigger than this one. But they should be the same size. But that looks bigger. Is it just the fence? I feel like the fence is fooling me now. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna work with this. It's fine. If it's not fine, then it's fine. If it's not fine, we're just gonna pretend like it is. We're just gonna pretend like it's fine. Even if it's not, well, now it is. If someone tells you anything else, they are lying. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is fine now. Also, this is how we connect them. This is how we connect them. I'm just gonna do up on here, and then this is gonna be set this way, just so we can keep up with where we're going. Just to keep up where it is and where we're going. It seems only fair, because otherwise I will get just confused with these parts. I will just get confused here. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Okay, and then it's two from here and two from there. Oh, hold on. No, 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 no. We need this. It started from here, and then it went two from this side and two from this side. There we go. And then it starts with two. Yeah, okay, so it starts with. No, it starts with one. So we go one, and then we go two, and then two, and then I think this is the last part, right? No. I it's going wrong already, but I don't know how. Oh, so two parts, right? Correct. One should be here. Hold on. One. I'm just gonna stand here. That's gonna be the one. Yes. And then two starts from here. We go two. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm going the wrong way to with the twos. I get it. Okay. Two two, and then this should be the end, right? Correct. It looks right. Yeah. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 10. I think it's 10, right? Or was this 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 10, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Perfect. Got it. Got it. I got it. 2. And then this should be like the opposite side, right? So 2, 2, 2. And then 1 here. Oop, right? And then that connects like this. Or not. Hold on. I need to fly here to see. Because now, right now, I'm here. So it starts with 2 going that way, 2 going that way. It does have 1 here, which means it's supposed to be 1 here. Okay, it's going correctly so far. And then this one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. This is going so much more faster now. Now we just fill this all up just so we can keep up with everything. Just so we don't have to go back and fill everything up later. Because that's gonna be a fucking pain. So we're gonna just do it now. Since we can. Thank you. I do need to count way too much. Way too much. I don't like my brain being needing to be functioned. Functioning brain? Not my thing. Not my thing. But this is gonna kind of fun. Ooh. I keep forgetting if I'm using the 10 or the 9. I feel like 9 was at some point. Which part was 9 and not 10? Oof. Okay, hold on. Which part was this 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, this is 10 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, they are all 10. What is 9? What is. Oh, these parts. Okay. 10, 10. I need to remember that it's 10. I keep forgetting it. I keep forgetting it. I think this is gonna be. Oh, what the hell? No, that needs to be 1. And then we have 2 from here, I think. Oh, hold on. No. And then we do 2's right this, right? This way? Am I correct? No, no, no. We go this way too. And then the 2. Oh. That makes sense. Okay. And then we do. Oh, shit. No. Hold on. 2. There we go. Okay. I keep forgetting how I'm doing this. Is that correct? I feel like this is not correct. Is this 9? Is this 9? If this is 9, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10. Wait, it should be correct. Oh, that was fast. I'm just doing this so much faster now that I keep forgetting that I've done it. Also, we do need to still start wondering. We do still need to start wondering about which box are we gonna use in the actual building itself. Because we haven't really thought about that yet, have we? I mean, we're technically supposed to start thinking about it soon, because we are almost at the end. There we go. So that's 2. And then we fill this up. And we go 2 from here as well. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. Now we can fill this all up with the mycelium. I might create some kind of like an ending point to the island just to make it a little bit prettier. Just so the island is a little bit more pretty. There we go. Okay, and then we go 1, I think. No, we go 2. No, 1. The second one is 1, I think. I'm pretty sure that is 1. Oop, 1 more. And then the second one is 2 this way. So 1 and then 2 this way. I think. And then 2 more this way. And then from here. Am I correct? I'm having a hiccup. I'm having a very violent hiccup right now. I'm having an extremely violent hiccup. And I don't appreciate it. This is 1, isn't it? 1. I need to correct myself. 1. And then this is 2. This goes 2 back, yes. And then this goes 2 back as well. Yes. And then this one is 2 back, but it's this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And did it start from 2 or 1? It goes 2. From here it goes 2. So 2 this way. Boop. 2 and then 2 and then I think this is 1 and then this is how it goes, I think. Yes. I think. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then again, I think this has 1. And then we do the 2s, 2, and then 2, 1. Or did it start from here like this? I think it starts from here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That is 2s. And then that is 2 as well. Oh, perfect. I think that's it. Yeah, now we just need to fill it up. That is the last island. Now, do we want the connectors to be bigger? This is gonna be a massive house. I just realized how fucking massive this is going to be. This is definitely gonna be one of the profession houses. I mean, this was supposed to, unless we make like multiple sleeping rooms. Like it could have a lot of rooms, but this is gonna be quite massive. This is definitely not a small house. This is definitely not a small one. That is for sure. This is not a small house. There is no way anyone would think this is a small house. God damn it. Okay. I can probably. I mean, I could probably make it into small rooms. The idea was to make small, like, sleeping quarters, but I feel like that's not gonna be a thing if this is gonna be a sleeping house. Boop. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Actually, I do kind of want to extend these a little bit. Like one on each side. We go like that. Because I feel like that's quite a lot. I don't like how much there is in it. Okay, there we go. I want this to be only one. Huh. But I do need to still wonder about the house size. I mean, it's gonna be gigantic. It's going to be a gigantic house. And I'm a little bit scared of that. Look at this fucking size of this thing. That is a nice X though. This is a nice ass X. That is for sure. It is quite close to the one that we had down there. That's for sure. I do kind of want to maybe even make these closer. Like I want them to melt into each other maybe a little bit more. Maybe just one more. Like we take away a little bit more. Chip it away a little bit more. I feel like this will be kind of fun way. So it's gotta start from the 2s instead, and not from the 1. But then the house is gonna quit. Anyways, had the 1, right? That's the idea at least. That is the idea at least. There we go. Wait. Um. Did I forget one side? No, it's even okay. I was like, hold on. Did I did I forget something? This is a massive house. Okay. What else do I need? That is that is definitely not a small house. We're gonna need this to showcase where the actual house is going to be. So it's gonna go like this. It's gonna turn around right about here. Same with this one. So it goes from here all the way here. So again, the ground level does not mean anything. That is just the ground level. A crown level is a crown level, so that does not really mean anything yet. Boop. We could do something like that. I feel like that's a nice adding. Yeah. And then we do all of this. Oh no, I don't remember how I made that side. I forgot. One and then the second one. Okay, hold on. I need to remember. This is still connected. Okay, so the two is the first one. So there, I think we go something like this. Maybe. I mean, they don't have to be completely the same, but I mean, it would be nice if they were. It's 2 blocks. I think this is accurate, right? Hold on, I need to see. Yeah, actually, that is quite the same. That is quite the same. That's it wasn't on purpose, but I mean, cool, cool. Uh, there we go. Two from here as well. I do think we have quite a good what is it called distance to this, so we should be cool. I don't know which way I'm going with this. Hold on. Is it really this close? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. 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 That explains. Because it does need to be 2 blocks from that. Okay, yeah. This is really confusing pattern that I have chosen for myself. I really did choose very confusing patterns, didn't I? I could have chosen something that isn't this confusing. I am so goddamn confused with this shit. Um. Okay, so it starts from there. Then it goes inwards, outwards, inwards, outwards. I guess. No. Something is wrong with this. Something doesn't feel right. Is that how it's supposed to go? Oh, and then it goes from here all the way here, correct? And then it does the little funky corner stuff. I feel like I'm going the wrong way with the funky stuff. Hold on. We go here, outwards, inwards, funky corner. Okay, I got it. Funky corner. Yay! So that's technically how it's going to be shaping out the house, you know? The house is on top of these planks at the moment. They are gonna change. I'm gonna change this, but at the moment this is where the house would be standing. Is that is quite close to what I wanted. I mean it's weird shape. It was supposed to be a weird shape. So I mean it's doing its thing. That is for sure. Okay, that's two. I think that was two and two, and then we went one maybe? Is it supposed to be one? I feel like yeah, okay, yeah, because the funky shape. Yes. Okay, I got it now. The funky shape makes this really weird. Very weird. I'm not gonna lie. And then we go from here. This is really awkward shape. I don't really know why I decided on this shape exactly. Um could I have chosen a shape that wasn't so interesting to say the least? Okay, that goes inwards, and then hold on, it's wrong from here. Oh, so yeah, and then this part, this part over here connects to the long part. Yeah, okay, I get it now. It takes a little while to like gotta get the whole shape idea, because the shape is so uneven. It doesn't even make any goddamn sense. So yeah, it does take a little while. It does take a little bit to understand the shape. But I mean it's not the worst shape I've seen. How many blocks how did I do this? It's two blocks, and then this should be where it connects, I think. Correct? Am I correct? Yes. And then that should be how it goes inwards. This is so goddamn confusing, I'm not gonna lie. That's how it. Oh, okay. I was just not finishing it. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Then this part here is fine. This fine part here needs to go something like that. No. Here? Yes. Okay. Now it's right? Yes. Okay, that was so goddamn confusing. That was so freaking confusing. That was so incredibly confusing. Holy shit. That was very, very confusing. I'm not gonna lie. Um is that one block? Oh, that's one block, but I made this two blocks. I may have screwed it up a little bit. But then again, this is two blocks. Two blocks and that's three blocks? How is that three blocks and that two blocks? How does that make any sense? The shape does not make any goddamn sense. What so fucking ever? How is this three blocks, but then there's two blocks, but they are equal? That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't even make any sense. I I I don't understand. I'm just gonna do this. Because this does not make any sense. I am so goddamn confused right now. None of this makes no sense. I'm confusion. I see shapes. I am seeing shapes at the moment. I feel like I see shapes. Is that normal? Is it normal to see shapes? I'm seeing shapes. That is very normal. I hope. This is also one, which is but because this is one. This is two. This is two. I don't know how I made this two, but that only one. None of this makes any goddamn sense. I don't know how this is evenly two, but then that's one. I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna not. We're gonna pretend like it's fine. Okay, we're gonna pretend like it's fine. It doesn't matter. We're gonna pretend like it's the way it's supposed to be, even though it is definitely not. But we're just gonna pretend like it is. Okay, how about that? We just pretend like it is. I'm fully aware that it's uneven, and we're gonna leave it uneven. Why? Because my brain hurts right now. My brain hurts. I can't. I can't see how, where, why. I can't. I don't know. It just. It just this. It doesn't make any sense. That's why. Oh, wait. Oop, wrong way. That's why we're gonna pretend like it's fully even when it's definitely not, and we all know it. So we're just gonna pretend like it's fine. It's not, but we're gonna pretend like it is. Oop, did I go too far? I think I went too far. That's fine. How, how, where, how, where, how, why, where, how, why. How did I do this? How is this side? Okay, so this starts from here. We go backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. Is this a one here as well? No, I don't get it. I really don't understand it. So we're gonna just like, boop, 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 boop. That's fine. It's not how it's supposed to be, but I mean, that is way too flat for its own good. It's not how it's supposed to be. That's not even close to how it's supposed to be. that is not it. It looks like someone gave up halfway. It's like, like how like sometimes you are needing something or something, and then you fuck up, but you're like, I'm too far away in this. I don't want to do it again. That's how this looks like right now. It looks like someone was like it. Someone was doing it right, but then they gave up, and then this existed. That's kind of how I feel about the shape. I'm fully aware that there's like this part over here and this part over here that are wrong, or this part over here is wrong. Something is wrong about it because there's like they are not even. But we're gonna pretend like it's fine, okay? We're just gonna pretend like that's how it's supposed to be. That was how we definitely planned it. Why? Because that's definitely not how I planned it. That's not even close to how I planned that. So we're just gonna pretend like that was totally it. Yep. Mhm. That was totally supposed to happen. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. Totally. Totally. Yep. That is not the shape. You can't get further away from the original shape than what those fences are right now. The only way to make it less like the shape we started from, which was circles, by the way. It started from circles. Then they became non-circles. They became like floppy circles, very very stretched out circles, and then they became ovals, and then they became neither, and then it became an X, and then and then we added the fences, and now it's just like I don't know how much we can evolve more away from the circle. We have actively taken steps to get away from the circle. That's what this looks like. I get why I didn't see it at first. But was it supposed to happen? No. Am I gonna fix it? Also no. I'm way too far away. Like I'm already too far ahead to fix it now. It feels like it shouldn't be my problem. That is my house, but still. I feel like it shouldn't be my problem. We could fix it or we could just build it, who knows? Both of those ideas could be perfectly fine. I just don't want to fix it. That's the problem. The main thing is that I don't want to fix it, so I'm just gonna pretend like it's fine because I know I can make it work. That's I feel like that's like me anytime I build. It's like I know I can make this work, which I don't know if that's the worst thing or like good or bad thing that I can make it work even if it's not what I planned it to be. Half of the time I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, and then it just kind of turns out fine. That happened with that house as well. All the houses that I build, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm just doing shit, and then it usually turns out fine. It turns out fine. So, I must be doing something right. That's how I build, okay? It's a secret of me building. Have no idea what you're doing, and then at some point just realize you have no idea what you're doing, but also too lazy to continue to take it from the top, and that's how you build. Congratulations, you have found the secret salt of me building. The secret is not having any idea what the fuck you're doing, and then at some point realizing that it doesn't look the way you were planning it to be, and then just continue doing it that way, because why why change it now? You know? It's already there. Might as well build it. That's my building style. You're welcome. You're welcome. Like I said, I had a plan in my head, which came from a dream actually. I occasionally I see dreams about Minecraft buildings, which is I don't know. It just happens. Most of the time they are quite weird, which is why it doesn't make sense why they exist, but they do. So welcome to my dreams. It was more so like the buildings were closer, kind of like closer together, but they were kind of like sucked in. So if this would be it if the circles were like extremely close to each other, almost like they were like hugging each other. More so like here, you know, they are kind of like the tips are touching each other. Then it would be closer to what I had in mind originally, because the houses were like kind of like sucked in together. That's the shape I was looking for. But I mean, this shape works as well. I kind of like the funky shapes, which is like why I don't want to fix this at all. I don't feel like fixing it because it's like close enough, I guess. It's like close enough, I guess. And we can make the sucked-in compilation at some point, I guess. I mean, I do like making funky shapes, so probably we're gonna make that at some point anyway. So you know, why not? I mean, I technically have made something similar at one point. To be fair, that like really close to each other, got a circle feel. I've made one building like that at some point on the flat server, blah blah blah, flat world that was existing a year ago or so. But I also can't show you guys that place anymore because it does not exist. It does not exist anymore. Why? Because well, half of my servers got corrupted about a year ago, and I can't get into those servers anymore. So, yay! Great. Half of my building servers don't exist anymore. To be fair, I made so many buildings. I do think that should be in YouTube. To be fair, I do think that building is on YouTube. I'm like 90% sure that that building, I think it was called like Beach in a Flat World or something like that. I think it was called like Beach on the Flat World. I'm pretty sure. Something like that. Something like that. I remember that it was supposed to be a beach house. That's all I remember. It was supposed to be a beach house, but then it turned out very much not beach house. To be fair, sometimes I have a plan and then I throw away the plan once I start building. You know, that just works out that way. So yeah, I think it was like a beach house in a flat world. I had like three circles that were connected by literally one block in between them. And then the roof was like connecting. All of the circles had like a roof that was genuinely like connecting to each other from the half point. That was kind of close, except like more so like sucked in was in the dream. So yep, I would say it would be hard to kind of make in like actual Minecraft because obviously you can't do everything the same way you can do them in dreams, obviously. But I feel like it would be possible. It would be possible to make it. It would be hard, but possible. Also, it wouldn't have been this big. I feel like this might not be a sleeping house. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, this could be quite small. No, it's gonna be quite gigantic. Okay, this is gonna be quite big. Maybe like three people could sleep here. Maybe four. You know, we have four different spaces. We could have four people sleeping here. Because we're gonna have like all the different professions in a one space. So we're gonna have like a kitchen and everything else like somewhere over there. So we don't really need a kitchen to have like the villagers to have a kitchen in their house. So that's fine. But yeah, it I guess it would like be a mixture of that house and then this house, the one that I saw that I was planning on making. But here we are. At some point, I want to build it, maybe, unless I mean, maybe it would be kind of fun to try it. I feel like it would be extremely hard though, because you have to like go circle, but then switch like turn it in the sideways a little bit. Like you would have one circle, and then the next building would be kind of close, but like sideways from the start. But then turn it 360 around kind of thing. I don't know if that explained. Hold on. Okay, I will just. It would be like this is the circle, right? Then one of the circles connect here, but it goes upwards a little bit, so it's in a sideways angle a little bit. And then that sideways angle kind of stretches out, so it goes downwards, so it's like half circle, right? That is the best way I can explain it, but I feel like that wasn't the greatest explanation in the world. But they would be kind of like almost like it would be sucked out into one of the circles. That's what I mean. But in the style that we did in the flat world. That was the original plan, but I mean this works fine there too. it it was like a mixture of this house and the flat world house with like upside down kind of in the ankle houses. It was it looked quite a doable. I mean, I've done weirder shapes before. I've done upside down houses and half upside down houses, and I've done even castles half upside down, partially crumbled down. I mean, I've done it similar styles before. That wouldn't be the problem. The problem is I started this one and I don't really want to fix it. That's the main thing. Which is why I'm like, we could do it next time maybe. It might take me like 4 to 5 hours, maybe even 6 hours to figure out. Because it's technically gonna be three houses in one. Which is like one house takes approximately 2 to 3 hours to build, right? So three houses, it could be depending on how big I will make them. It would be like 4 to 6 hours. No, I think like 12 hours. But like we could do it in parts. We could do it in parts. It wouldn't. We wouldn't have to make it like all in one. You know. That's what I mean. I feel like it would be kind of a fun thing to build. It would be weird to build. In like I would never build it in survival. Why? Because it's gonna be a lot of like going up and down. It would be really hard to build it in survival. In survival, I feel like it might be even impossible unless you have elytra and you know how to like fly half in elytra. I feel like if without it, it would be just like way too hard. There we go. First floor. Now we just need to. Hmm. I'm kind of like. I kind of maybe want a funky floor. I might want a funky floor. But do I though? But I kinda do. But do I though? But I kinda do. That I'm having a struggle right now. Do I want to go with traditional wooden floors, or do I want to go with something like a little bit more funkier? We could do even maybe a honey. Because here's the thing: it's gonna be very dark inside if we don't have like something fun, colorful, eye-catching something. It's gonna be quite boring inside because the walls are not gonna be too crazy, right? So should we go yellow? I mean, we could have yellow and then we could mix in honeycombs and maybe even like we could have maybe even the shroom lights. Where are the shroom lights? Where have I put then the shroom lights? There we go. We could have the shroom lights in like as a in the floor as a like extra lighting system, but like we could hide it a little bit with like yellow carpets, maybe even like yellow theme inside. Because it's gonna be small. It's gonna be small again inside. So we want the inside to be colorful, so it feels bigger. The more colors you have in the small house, the more bigger the speaker it's gonna feel, right? If we have a lot of colors, it's gonna feel bigger. We're not gonna feel so cramped in. That's what I would say we go for. But the next question is: do we want yellow inside or do we want blue inside? That is the question. Yellow or blue? I do not know which one would be better. Because I mean, we can if we go blue, we go traditional floors, and then if we go yellow, we go honey. That's the idea. Honey or this is the blah blah blah. This is what we get. Either we get blue or we get honey. Again, this is gonna be inside. These are inside. The only thing we're gonna be seeing possibly is like might see one string, maybe. Because again, these are gonna be walls. There's gonna be walls here. Boop boop. These are walls. This is this. I mean, this is wall. Not this, but like this is gonna be a wall. If I feel like I didn't explain that too well. Um, wall. Better explanation. There we go. Okay, blue or yellow. Okay, let's just forget that I tried to explain things. Okay, I feel like that was not my greatest moment. Whoa. There we go. Now you see, that's the wall. Okay, we're just I'm gonna go with the yellow. I feel like yellow is gonna bring so much more light in the house. I can't. Why am I allowed to say words? Sometimes I feel like I'm not saying words, and sometimes I feel like I'm saying too many words. Okay, too many words. Less words would be better. Less words would mean good. Good job. Mhm. Mhm. Also, I could technically make both, but I feel like it would be a little weird if I had yellow and blue inside the house. I just feel like that would be a little awkward. I just realized one thing. I realized something. I need this to be outside by one. That cannot be the wall. I mean, technically, it could be the wall. Voice crack. Okay. We're gonna pretend like I didn't get a voice crack, okay? Shh. If anyone ever asked, I didn't get a voice crack, okay? I am an adult. I get the worst voice cracks sometimes, okay? I don't even know where they come from. Just just bad voice cracks. This is gonna be the world's last floor, apparently. The world's last floor. It is. Cool, 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 cool. Now, here's the next question that I feel like is very important to ask. Um, so what do we think should be the next floor? You know, I feel like I don't ask this question enough. What should be the walls out of? I mean, I technically went with the Blackstone already, but like I don't know if I want the walls to be Blackstone. In full fairness, I feel like that would be a ridiculous amount of Blackstone. Why? Because I have look at these houses. Do you see a building without a Blackstone? No, exactly. I have issues. I have issues. I use Blackstone too much. And amethyst and Blackstone too much, too much all the time. It's a little bit too much. Should I learn how to use other blocks? Probably. Am I going to? No, most likely not. No. Um, but I do have a problem. So, in my opinion, I feel like we should try maybe something else than Blackstone. I know this is kind of weird to say, but I feel like maybe we could try some other blocks than just Blackstone. That was very weird thing to say, but at the same time, that could be a good like a good little thing to try out. You know, we don't. It doesn't have to be that way forever. Why are you? Why are you like this, Block? Why are you like this? Maybe. Would it be weird if we had, what is it called? The new block, the block that has billion variations. The block that has billion variations. I forgot what it's called. Copper. God damn, I forgot the English word for it. Sorry. I forgot the English word for copper. Okay, shush, shush, shush. Did I remember it in Finnish? No. No, no, not even a little bit. I just kind of forgot words exist. You know, that does happen quite often. Like, I've noticed. I've noticed. It happens way too often. Also, about words, I forgot to explain it before. I was supposed to talk about the New Year's thing. God damn, I keep forgetting to just, talk slow. Talk slow so people actually understand what the fuck you're saying. Because half of the time, even I don't understand what the fuck's going on. You know, that just happens. What? Oh, okay. There was just a random block here. I don't really know why, but sure. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? I don't know how to place blocks. What is happening? Why am I so bad at placing blocks? This is not going too well. Do 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 do. Also, right, the copper. What was it? No. I feel like I'm jumping into something and I forgot something again. I was supposed to talk about something. I've forgotten. Copper. I'm gonna talk about copper for now at least because I have no idea what the thing was that I was supposed to talk about. So, copper. I feel like copper would be kind of cool, but like the little bit oxidized version. God damn! I almost forgot what we breathe. Okay, shush, shush, shush. We're not gonna have a conversation how I forgot what breathing is. Okay, that just happens. uh, what was I saying? Right, copper. Wood copper. I'm just gonna show it because I don't remember what it's called. This one, this copper. I don't remember what that is called. Exposed cut copper. Okay, that thing. That little bit pinkish color. Why? Because I like the pinkish color in it. I have problems. I like everything pink, and I also like everything pink. So and it's pink, so I feel like we're doing good. If we do the pink, I feel like I will be good because I like pink. Now, which the only problem is that I don't know what wood we could mix in with this. Because again, we have like this is the starting point. Then the next layer is gonna be copper, maybe upside down. Hold on, I need this to be upside down so I can show you. There we go. And then we will have this obviously as the floor, right? We have that as a floor connected to this part. There we go. And then obviously we have this underneath. We have this underneath. So we have a lot of different colors. I feel like if we have like two layers of this, and then what if we had a black stone up above? Maybe upside down. I need this to be upside down. Boop. Maybe something like that. That could be a cool wall. Would that be a little crazy wall? I don't know if I want to do stripes, but at the same time, I feel like this should have stripes. Because here's the thing: we can have them here. We can have them here. We can't have them here. We can't have this here. I mean, we can, but it's gonna make the house look so freaking weird. It's gonna be so freaking weird. It's just not gonna work out too well. It's not. It's not. It's not gonna work out too well. We need something else to be there. Cause this as a house. I will just show you what happens when we get to these parts. Bam. Then we do this. Bam. Bam. This is gonna be the house if we do it this way. I mean it's not horrible, but it's not great either. That's gonna be our house. I mean it's not bad, it's just very block. Because then it goes this way, right? Then it goes this way. It's not going that way anymore. It's going this way. Now we have another problem. It's going this way again. See? See? Do you see where I'm going with this? This looks very awkward. This looks very awkward and block like. I don't like it. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like it needs something in between, like in between them, something different. I mean, I like the idea of having this and then copper on top and then copper on top and then finish it off with this. I like that idea, but what should we have with it? Because I feel like that's too plain. I feel like that's like not enough. I feel like it's just not enough. It's not doing enough. Hmm. Wood maybe? We could have wood which has like ooh, actually, I have an idea. What if we use basalt? What if we use basalt in between? So we would have like one as a copper and that, and then we have basalt like around surrounding it, surrounding basalts, and then we do like up above. What if we did something like that? That's kind of grand, isn't it? But is it too much if we have this? Because then the next one would be like kind of like this as well. Hold on. We have this here, and then this here, and then that way. This is how it would go. Ooh, we could even mix them up. We could even mix them up, right? We could do some mixing. So partially they could be like this, so they are like just on top of each other, and then some of them would be like this. We could mix them. And then obviously we would have like some windows that would go like this, right? Some windows like this. And they could be even in a corner. We could have corner windows. Like these parts could be windows. They don't always have to be here. That's for sure. What about something like that? I mean, I know it's very rocket. And then would have, obviously, we have mushrooms here because this is a mushroom house again. We would have some mushrooms as a ceiling. We do a mushroom ceiling again. Kind of like we have on the other ones. Ta-da! I think that could work. Well, we're just gonna go with that, and if it doesn't work, we just plan something else, I guess. But I feel like I can make this work. I can make the basalt stuff work. I know I can make basalt work. I know basalt is very like difficult thing to work with, but I feel like I can make it work very good. There we go. Okay, we are gonna make, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like 5. Guess that way there is like 4 at least to walk in. Yeah, we gotta do that. Oh, hold on. From out. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Boop boop. I feel like that's pretty good. Because again, then this gonna be this way, and we're gonna have one here. Boop, and then maybe one here. Oh, hold on. No, 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 no. But like here, going this way. We could have this, and then this could be like maybe even wall here. We could do wall here. That could be fun. I feel like that would only make sense. That only makes sense. To me, at least. There we go. Okay, perfect, perfect. And then we do this. This could be... that works. I feel like this works. We just do this. It kinda works. It kinda works. And then this starts here, I think. I think it starts here. I hold on. Yes? From back one? Maybe from back one. Maybe like here instead. Or yeah. One back, one back, one back, we go one back, one back. Yeah. Okay. It's starting to get shape. It's looking really funky to be fair. It is quite funky, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Quite funky, but I mean it is funny. It do be looking kind of funny. Whoop, there we go. And then next to it, and then we add the walls in between, obviously. Let's just get this up, and the second one as well. And then, what else do we need, really? Oh, I feel like they should be connected. I feel like all of them should be connected, kind of like this. So it kind of like separates the rooms a little bit. I think that would be cool. There we go. Okay, let's go this way again. Bam. I think that's cool. And then let's connect this so it's like hallway, 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 hallway. Again, this is all the basalt. Oh, I forgot this part. Whoops. One wall almost forgotten. Um, almost forgot one of the walls. That was not on purpose. That was not on purpose. I did not forget the wall on purpose. Hello, Rose. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am just building a house. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Ta-da! I'm building a house. It is interestingly shaped at the moment. I was just talking about basalt actually 2 seconds ago. This is as far as I have gotten. It is quite a weird shape, not gonna lie. But hello. I was just talking about basalt. I don't know why. I can't remember why I was talking about basalt. In full fairness, can't remember why I was talking about basalt. There probably was a reason though. Which the reason was it? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. There probably was one though. I doubt I wouldn't have any reason to have basalt. Ta-da! Wait, something is off about this. I feel like something is off. I just can't put my finger on it. Hmm. I could do basalt in the corners. That is true. I could do basalt like here. And like maybe like basalt here. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I was just talking about the building. I don't know how I'm gonna mix the basalt here though. I don't know what to do with the basalt, but this is the basic idea. So we have this going in between here, and also partially they are gonna be having basalts windows. But I don't know how I'm gonna add the windows here though. Still, I still do not know how to add the windows. I haven't yet decided fully. I feel like the windows are big part of it, so I do still need to decide that. I don't know how though. Hmm. Can you go upside down? Thank you very much. I feel like this could be cool. I feel like this could be cool. Ta-da! And then what if we have a window in between? Ooh. Aw. I like the rainbow heart. The rainbow heart is so cool. I like it. It's the best one. Out of all of them, I feel like that's the best one. Hmm. Which color window should we have? I feel like gray would be kind of funky. I feel like gray would be kind of funky. Something like this. Ta-da! I think that's kind of cool design, right? Maybe. Maybe it's a cool design. We'll go with that. It's a cool design. If it's not, then well, that sounds like a you problem, not like a me problem. How are you? I am doing good. Thank you for asking. I am just building. I've been building a lot. Well, I've been building this quite honestly. It is a bigger than I thought it would be. I thought I would make just like a tiny house, kind of like you. If you have you seen the Rainy Valley? Kind of like in the Rainy Valley, you know. And we have like those like extremely small houses that people can live in. But I also made this. It's not a small house, which it was supposed to be, but it's gigantic. So I'm in pain as well. How are you? How have you been? How have you been? I'm struggling. Where was I? Where is the wall that I was working on? This one. Hmm. That's what's up at the moment. I can make this work though. Hmm. I think that works out fine. And then what if we have? Hmm. I'm good, but tired like usual. Oh no! Why are you tired? What happened? Why are you tired? Why what happened? Why are you tired? Tired doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound a very fun thing. That doesn't sound fun. I got 3 hours of sleep. Why haven't you slept? Haven't we had a conversation about sleeping? I feel like we have had a conversation about sleeping. Why haven't you been sleeping then? Why haven't you been sleeping? I feel like we have had a conversation about sleeping. Yet here you are not sleeping. What have we talked about sleeping, you know? I feel like we have had a conversation about this. Why haven't you been sleeping? Why? Why? Why haven't you been sleeping? Okay, hold on. How do I make this into a corner? Oop, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm just gonna do this, so that should turn it into a corner, right? No, I guess not. It's fun. Exactly, sleeping is fun. You are supposed to be sleeping. Why haven't you been sleeping? Not to sleep. No, that's not fun. Sleeping is fun. Not sleeping is not fun. What do you mean? Sleeping is fun. I I think you might be confused. I think you might be confused. I think sleeping is actually really fun. Are you sure we're talking about the same activity? Because sleeping is very fun. You know? Are we sure you're we're talking about the same thing, you know? Because there could be confusions. Since sleeping is very fun. Indeed. There we go. Hmm. Where should be? I guess this one is technically what it is, right? Isn't it? No, it should be here on this one, huh? Oh, and then this goes here, correct? Confusion, maybe. Then this off. I'm confused about how this goes. That is on the outside. Is that on the outside? That is on the outside. I'm very confused about this. I am very confused. That this is outside. That this is outside. Oh, okay, now I got it. Confusion for a second. I got very confused for a moment. That was not on purpose. I wasn't confused on purpose. For sure. There we go. Okay, now that makes so much more sense. This whole house is just one gigantic confusion for me. I'm not gonna lie. Everything about this house is a gigantic confusion level for me. But I do think this is gonna be fine. How long have we been building this one? Almost 2 hours. This might be a two thing. This might be a two stream build. I'm not gonna lie. This might be a two stream build. It is. Well, at least the interior is gonna be probably not today. Today's problem. Probably. Hmm. What do we have in between? I mean, I guess we could have like this in between. Ta-da. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's something. It ain't perfect, but it is something. Should it be upside down like that? I feel like that's better. That just looks better. And that's how the house is gonna be. This is gonna take a long time, isn't it? This is gonna take a long ass time. This is gonna take a while. How did these go? So they go that way, so these should go this way, I think. These should go this way. Am I correct? Yes. And then we have those go like up, up, up. They are all upside down. Boop, boop, boop. And then we have also you upside down. Everything is upside down. The whole life upside down. Everything in life upside down. You see, that's how it goes. Everything is just upside down. That's what I said. That's what I said. Everything is a little bit upside down today. And that's fine. Everything can be a little upside down. Hold on, you're going the wrong way. Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate this. There we go. Why do I feel like that's not how it's supposed to be? Why do I feel like something is wrong with this building? Th- something is not right. Something is incorrect. How did I do this? Confusion. Now I'm confusion. Hmm. Oh right, because the turning point is like 2 blocks. But since this is like smaller than that side. Oh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. Totally, totally. Yep. That makes sense now. I'm now no longer as confused as I was before. That could be. Come on, come on. Let's get up. There we go. Ta-da! Now we just gotta do everything again. Because I got confused. I got very, very confused. For a little moment, I was very, very confused. Um, there we go. See, that's so much better. Now that makes so much more sense. Boop. There we go. Now we just gotta fill this up. And then repeat it like 4 more times. That's gonna be interesting. Interesting. Should we close off some of the walls? I feel like we shouldn't. Right? We should just leave a couple of them open. I'm gonna make a gigantic window here. We're gonna have one gigantic window. It just makes sense. Oh, so upside down? Upside down, upside down, I think. Upside down, upside down, upside down, upside down. Oh. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Yep, totally, totally. I should probably make one space or the window so it's not hanging off the edge, maybe. There we go. And now we just fill it in. Now we just fill it in. Ta-da! Gigantic window. May I introduce you to gigantic window? May I introduce you gigantic window? Ta-da! Makes sense, right? Gigantic windows occasionally make sense. I mean maybe. Hmm. Maybe not. I mean it could be worse. Could be worse. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. There we go. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. I don't want every wall to be windows. Hmm. Maybe I'll close this part. I'll close this. Because I feel like this is gonna be way too many windows if it's like every single wall is a window. I'm gonna close this off. I'm just gonna close one of them off. Because I feel like this is gonna be way too much, isn't it? If I have like this many windows, I feel like that's just maybe a little bit too much. I mean, is it though? Maybe it isn't that much, but at the same time, it could be a little bit too much still though. Boop, boop, boop. No, the stairs, not the stairs. Oh, my poor little stairs. They're going everywhere. My poor little stairs. They're gone. Poor little stairs. Bam. Once I get this done, I'm seriously gonna take a break. I've been doing this 2 hours and we're not even anywhere close to finishing. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to take a little break. We're probably gonna have to take a break because I am tired as hell. I was not planning on making a gigantic building today. I genuinely am so tired. I do not know why I decided to make a huge building today. I wasn't planning on it, but I guess here we are. You know, sometimes shit hits the fan, a little different. And I guess I've decided today is a day that I make multiple gigantic buildings. I mean, I could have decided worse things. I could have decided worse things. It's not that bad. Could be worse. Not by a lot, but a little bit. Okay, we're doing the non-upside downs. I don't really even know what's up with this building. Every part of it is just not right. This needs a window because this is a walkway and it's quite small without windows. It feels like suffocatingly small without the windows, but I don't like this having windows like all the way around. I don't want that. But I do like this idea because now I can see like other buildings, I guess. Should I just cover up this as well? I'm kind of thinking maybe I should cover this wall up as well. I mean, windows are nice, but like, I don't really need this many windows, do I? I feel like that's a little bit too many windows, if you know what I mean. I feel like that's maybe a little bit too much. Sometimes it can be a little too much, and I feel like that might be a little bit too much. Hold on. Also, I forgot. I was supposed to put the wall here and there as well. Um, whoops. Okay, let's just take this apart. There we go. I was supposed to put a wall there. That's supposed to have a wall. That's supposed to have a wall. That's supposed to have a wall. What kind of a wall do I want? I mean, I could go crazy with the wall as well. Like we could do a crazy wall. Do we have a copper wall? I don't think copper walls are a thing, is it? Is a copper wall a thing? No. Right? Maybe. Is copper wall? No. Copper walls aren't the thing. Unless unless we make one. I mean, they are not technically they are not a thing, but we do have lightning rods. We do have lightning rods. We could make it make sense. We do have lightning rods. We could make them as look like as a wall. Ta-da! We could do this. Ooh, that's actually not bad at all. I wish it was closer to this color though. Like I wish these lightning rods could be that color, but unfortunately they are not. But that's not a bad look either. I kind of like it. It looks like pipelines almost. Like it looks almost like someone added pipes here, which is kind of cool. I like it. And it also kind of softens the block shape itself. So I think we're gonna go with lightning rods. I mean, I didn't really think I would add lightning rods in my house, but hey, here we are. Here we are. I don't remember how I'm gonna do that, so I'm gonna add the lightning rod later. That looks confusing. That looked confusing for a second. I'm confusion. I am confusion right now. Confused? Yes. Very confused. Very, very confused. There we go. Okay. I just added the lightning rods to the sides that I can see because I'm confused. I'm quite confused on how they work. I don't know what they're doing. There we go. Okay. Now we just filled this in and we'll see how these walls actually work. Because having one side done, I think already helps a lot. Especially to see like how everything is working out. I don't want too many windows as well. That is the thing. I do kind of want a window here, but at the same time, is it gonna be too much if I have another window here? Because the walkways do need lights. I do think we do need lights here. Okay, what if I just like do this? Do this instead. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. That does make sense. But then I have to turn this around. Because if it does have a window, it needs to be turned around. This is so. Why did I make this so hard on myself? Why did I do this to myself? Fucking hell. Why did I decide to do this to myself? This is horrible. I did this to myself. I am evil. There we go. Okay, that makes sense, kind of. It. We're just gonna pretend like it does, okay? We should fix this side as well. Because now it makes sense why the window is ending in there. Cool. Ta-da! Okay, that makes sense. And now we from here it starts to do the funky walls. Funky walls. We do funky walls. There we go. Up we go. And then that's the lightning rods. Lightning rods happen again. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Ta-da! Lightning rods. That makes sense, right? Totally. Yeah. Which, I feel like it's a little awkward, but at the same time, I like the orange shape. I don't know how it's gonna work with the mushroom though. Nah, we're gonna worry about it later. I mean, it's gonna be probably a problem, but hey, we're gonna worry about it once we get there. Thank you. It is probably gonna be a problem. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It most likely is gonna be a problem. But hey, it's gonna be a problem for tomorrow. Thank you. It probably is gonna be a problem, but hey, it's gonna be a problem tomorrow. Thank you. We can pretend like we do not know. Boop boop boop. And then this. There we go. I feel like that works, kind of. I feel like this is a little awkward, but I don't know else to do with this. I don't really know. Because this is not equal to this. I mean, they were supposed to be. They are not. They were supposed to be, but they are definitely not equals. Yeah, they are not. They were supposed to be, but shit happens, and then this happened, and they are not equal. Let's just let's just pretend like they are though. We can have a window here. Ooh, I think this would be actually kind of cool to have a window on. Ooh, maybe an extra window. Windows. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Huh. Which one should be? I guess this one is gonna be the pillar. I do not remember. I do not remember. There we go. I guess. I guess something like this. I am very confused about this. In full fairness, I am very confused right now. Very confused. I feel like something is wrong with it. But at the same time, I know it's the same as this one, but it looks wrong. I mean, it's the same as this side is, but it feels wrong. I know it is the same, but it feels wrong. I am fully aware that it is probably the same, equal, but still weird. Okay, I'm gonna add one window on this side, and then the other sides are not gonna have a window. That's gonna have a gigantic window and no window, and then window, no window. And we go so on and so forward. So that then one of the side is gonna have the sliding window, and the other one is not gonna have a window at all. Which makes sense, because, like, you're not gonna need a lot of space without windows as well. So that makes sense. Ta da! I don't know how I'm gonna do this, though. I'm very confused about this whole house. The whole house just kind of confuses me. Indeed, it did. It confuses me. I mean, is that supposed to be a lightning rod? Is that supposed to be? No, no, no. The lightning rods are only exist there. Am I correct? Yes. And here. Why is there one? one lightning rod here. Now there's another lightning rod here. So the lightning rod. Oh, oh, I get it. So the lightning rods are in the entryway. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, now I get it. I get it. There's no lightning rods here. I get it now. I thought it looked a little interesting, but hey, for a second I was very confused about how does this whole house work, but now I understand. I understand. It is very confusing though. To be fair, it is quite confusing, but I do understand it now a little bit better. So the entryways have the lightning rods here and there and here and there and here. It's gonna have here as well, but not on the side parts. At least yet. We might add some. We might add some later, but for now there is not. So that's it. It was a little confusing for a second. For a second, it was a little confusing. I'm not gonna lie. The confusion level was there. Uh, is this right? This is uneven. For fuck's sake, it's uneven. I might just gonna. I might just do a sneaky fix. I might just do a sneaky fix. Uh, you see nothing. You see nothing. Sneaky fix. It is. Sneaky little fix. There we go. And then that's gonna be there. It totally was like this before as well. Yep. I'm gonna lie to you guys so much. See, it was always like this. Stare, please, stare, turn. God damn it! Don't do this to me. No, I have to do all of them. Are you kidding? Thank you, stare. Thank you, stairs. Thank you. Fixed it. There was no problem ever. No. Nope. Definitely not. No, I would. That would never. Why would there be a problem? No. No. That seems unnecessary. Yep. That's totally a word. I'm gonna just pretend like I know what I'm doing. Because I have no idea what I'm doing currently. I have zero idea what the fuck I'm doing. Does that make sense? Probably not. Does my building supposed to have it is my building supposed to make sense? Would be my next question. Are they supposed to make sense? Are buildings supposed to make sense? Can we pretend like they do if they don't? Thank you. Thank you. I have very good questions. Okay, let's just add these here and see how it works on this side. Do I have more than one? No, one is only. Okay. One only. Fine. Do I have an upper level? I feel like I didn't have an upper level. I did not. Okay, perfect. I did not have an upper level. Show it. Oh, we did have this lower. We did have a lower level. I remember. We had a lower level. It was full. Ta-da! And then the glass itself. Boop. Now that looks right. That looks right. That looks correct. That does look correct. Indeed. These go that way, so these turn around and face this way. They are kind of following around the whole building style, right? They are kind of following around. There we go. And then this turns around again. Got it to face this way, which makes sense. Boop. There we go. That makes sense. Oh, I like this. I like the building, although it does take a long time to make, which is less than ideal. To be fair, it's not terrible. it does take a long time, especially when you're working with stairs. Usually, when you're working with stairs, it takes a longer time because you have to kind of place them certain way. You can't just like fast build them, so it does take a longer time to add stairs. I don't think this building is probably. I don't know how possible this is to make in survival. I feel like making this on survival would probably take like years. I would, based on how much copper this house already has, I feel like this would be quite impossible to make. Mainly like based on how much copper I have and mycelium. I feel like this could be quite impossible to make. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's completely impossible. I don't think it's completely impossible, but I feel like it would be quite impossible due to the mycelium that I've used and the amount of copper. Because I feel like it would be hard to find this amount of copper. Even though everyone is constantly complaining how much copper they find, I feel like this house would take way too much copper to be even considered like even possible amount. Like I know people always say they find a lot of copper, but I feel like this is extensive. I feel like this is extensive, so it could be like really hard. It could be a little bit too hard to find this amount. I mean, I don't actually know. Would it be impossible to find this amount of copper that I've used on this building? Because I feel like it would be, but I mean I've been wrong before, so hmm. I want to say that it would be quite impossible to find this amount of copper because this does take quite a lot. I don't really recommend. I can't recommend using copper if you're making this house. But then again, I do use mushrooms as well, so I mean technically it is impossible twice, if that makes sense. I guess it would be kind of impossible twice, so does that make it possible then? I mean technically it is impossible no matter what. Also, this is in the wrong spot. That is in the wrong spot. Oh, okay. I need to fix this because it's definitely on the wrong spot. Hold on. But it's on. But it's right here. Huh? But it's wrong here. It's supposed to be here, right here. But then on this side, it's if I if I add it from here, it's gonna be wrong. Hold on. Where is this going? Yeah, this is something is wrong about this building. Something is wrong. I Something is wrong because like this goes up. This side is right. Correct, correct. But now we're going this way. That is incorrect. That doesn't make any sense. Something is fishy here. But then I'm just gonna fix this part. I'm just gonna do this. Fuck it. Fuck it. This is gonna be how it goes now. Fuck it. That's how it works now. I don't fucking know why it's so incorrect. Okay, don't get us questions. I don't fucking know. This is how it goes now. Okay, again, it's I feel like I made it even worse. Cuz this needs to be that. Huh. Fuck it. I'm just gonna change it this way. Fuck it. This is how it works now. I don't understand this. I don't understand the building. The building, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I tried. I can't understand. I don't understand why. It is fucking up my day. I don't understand why. Why it's so wrong because it's it is literally exactly the same as everything else. Why is it like this? Why? why is it like this? Because now, right now, it is exactly like everything else. Is it the size difference? Is it different size? Is the one on the other side bigger or smaller? Is it smaller? I mean, it could be smaller or it could be bigger. Maybe it is bigger. Is it stretched out? Is it like stretched? Is it more stretched than the other ones? Is it one block difference? Is there like, are they different? Are they, is there a difference where, but like they look the same? But I mean, they could be different, but they look the same. I am losing my shit. I am going to lose my shit before I build this place. I'm gonna lose my shit because this doesn't look accurate. Now this does look accurate. Like this side looks fine. Like I feel like this side is fine, accurate, right? It does have the basalts here, basalt there. It is doing the basalt thing. But then this side, the basalt should be here, but it's not. Fuck it, I'm just gonna change it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I'm just gonna change it. Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm gonna change it. Fuck it. It's gonna go this way now. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just swing it. It's gonna go this way now. I don't really I don't really understand. I don't understand why it is like this. It's fine. I can fix it. Because now the basalt goes the same way as it does on that side. So it goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, goes like that. What is wrong with my building? Why is it so uneven? I don't understand. I don't understand. I want my brain to stop this. I don't understand why it is so wrong. Gosh. Hmm. I don't understand. I don't understand what I fucked up. I don't. I don't, because I made them equal. They were all divided by 2, which makes them equal, which means they shouldn't be different sizes. That is just a basic. They should be dividable by 2, which means that they are dividable by 4, which means they should be exactly the same size as they are four-sided, and they have 4 sizes. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. It's just that that's how it's supposed to go. It's not going that way, but it should be. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit before today's over. Okay, I'm gonna lose my shit. Ooh, that's gonna be a pillar. Ta-da! Now it goes right. What the? Now it connects correctly. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. We're just gonna pretend like that never happened. I don't know how. It just fixed itself. It decided, no, actually, I'm gonna go this way now. What is wrong with my building skills? Am I really this? Have I lost my building skills? Have I just poof no longer know how to build? I feel like I've lost my building skills. Am I gonna get them back? Maybe. Am I going to try? No, probably not. No. Should I? Maybe. I don't know. Should I want to know? I don't know. Do I know? Maybe I do. Maybe I do, but I just don't. Is that a possibility? Can I know without knowing? Okay, which side do I have a glass? I have a glass on the other side, right? Yes. Okay, so the glass should be on this side. So this side does not have glass. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Totally, totally. Yep, totally. This side does not have glass. That side is going to have the glass. Achoo! Sorry. I forgot. I did not do it on purpose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. There we go. Perfect. And then this side does have the glass. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? This is gonna take a while. Boop 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 boop. Which way should these be going? I feel like they should be going this way. Am I right? How is it going here? Yeah. Okay. I'm going the right way. Perfect. Got it. Got it. Totally. Oh shit. No. Wait. No. No. Turn. Thank you. Thank you. Am I doing it? Wait. Something is wrong. I. The window. The window. Right. The window. Okay. Hold on. No, I'm doing it right. I'm just skipping beats. I'm just skipping beats. It needs to go this way now. I keep forgetting how I built this place. I like this is the like fourth or fifth wall that I'm building. Exactly the same way. I can't remember how I did it. Holy shit. I don't know how I have such a bad memory. I just don't know how. There we go. And now we go this way, right? I think so. Now we go this way. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. No, wait. No, wait. Am I going now this way? I guess so. Sure, we go this way. Sure, sure, sure. We're just gonna pretend like yeah, that's I don't know if I'm going the right way. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Ah, fine. Fine. We'll leave it as it is. I don't understand why what is happening. And then this turns this way. Ooh, I got it. Get it. Got it. Oh no. Got it. Got it. Got it. Ooh, no. Got it. Got it. There we go. See, that's much better. There we go. Okay. I think it had this and then glass. I'm pretty sure this is how it went. I'm like 90% sure. There we go. Boop. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. If it wasn't, then it now it was. If that's not how it went, now it is. I don't really know if it is. I am just so incredibly tired right now. I want to pretend like that is how it went, even if it doesn't. Why? Because I am tired. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And my brain has stopped working. Wait, these are wrong. Boop. And then boop. There we go. And then boop. And we continue. Yay! This is the millionth hallway. There's so many goddamn hallways in this house. Holy shit. Why did I decide to make 4 hallways? Why didn't anyone stop me from making so many goddamn hallways? Why did I decide let's add more hallways? Why hallways? Why I'm gonna see nightmares about hallways now. I'm gonna be haunted by hallways. Why? Because there are so many hallways in this house. I'm just saying I'm gonna be haunted by hallways. That is going to happen. uh Too many hallways. I can't. My brain stopped working. And I can see is hallways. I have nightmares about hallways now. Not only because of this house, but also because of every other house that I've ever made. Too many hallways. Too many hallways. Must fight the urgency to cry about hallways. Wait, this is wrong. I built this wrong, didn't I? Wait, no. This side is right. Again, I have one side that is right and one side that is not right. I have done it again. I have one side that is right and then one that isn't. Why do I do this? Why did I do this? One side is correct, and then this side. Hold on, how do I do this? One side should have. Wait, this. But as a why do I feel like this is wrong? I feel like it should be here, right? They should be here, am I right? Yeah, that should be there. And then that should be. This should be. Boop. Why is it like this? Is it like this on this side? No, it should have like the block here. Right, I forgot. I don't have this here. Fixed it. And then that should not be over there, but it should be instead over here, going this way. Oh, and then that should be, instead of being there, that should be here, going this way. Ooh, fixed it, I think. I think I fixed it. Hopefully I fixed it. If I didn't, well then we're fucked. If I didn't, well then we're fucked and I don't know how what else to do. So, well, it's fine. It's fine. If it's not, then we're gonna pretend like it is. Why? Because if it's not, then we're fucked. Thank you. We're very fucked if it's not. So, it's fine. You know, we do have this. This should be the last room we have to make, am I right? Yay! Last one. Woohoo! Happiness. Happiness. Which way is this going? I think towards the center. Yes, towards the center. So this way. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. And then a little bit black so there we go. Black stone. Do 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 do. I do like black stone a lot. The black stone is a very good stone. I like it. Oh, but this is fucked as well, isn't it? Maybe not. We'll just keep it as it is and then unfuck it later. Okay, we're just gonna unfuck it later. Why? Because it's quite fucked up right now. So we're just gonna unfuck it later, I guess. Maybe if we need to. Then that side is gonna have the window, correct? And then no window here. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we're gonna have a window here. Woohoo! Soon I shall have foundation. Then I need just the roof, which is cool. Am I gonna need to unfuck this shit? Am I gonna need to unfuck this shit? I might need to unfuck this shit. Because I think this is fucked. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put this here instead, and then that's gonna have to turn here. No, come on. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. And then we do this instead here, and then that's not fucked anymore, and then that's not fucked anymore, and then we're unfucked. Yay! We're no longer fucked. Woohoo! How happy can we be? How happy can we be? No more fucked. There we go. Cool. And I think this is fine. I think that side is actually fine completely, which is weird. Not gonna lie, a little bit weird. A little bit weird. That one of them is fucked and another one is not. So we're just gonna pretend like everything is fine. This is how it's supposed to be, even though it's definitely not. We don't have that much house left to do, and I'm very happy about that. I'm excited to see how this turns out, though. I am very excited to see how this house is going to get done. Why? Because I do not want to. I do not want to work on it anymore. I'm done with this house. I don't ever want to see this house ever again. I I wish to never ever see this house again. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I would love to never see this house again. Thank you. Thank you. That's only sounds fair. Wait, this side was supposed to have the window, am I correct? Yes. I almost forgot to add the window here, so this side. And then we need the other one to go upside down, I think. Like there? I think this is like how it goes from here. I'm so confused about the window situation. I'm gonna be honest, the windows confuse me quite a lot. At least these are waxed, so say they shouldn't start exposing themselves more. So that's good. I think that's how it goes. Let me check. Let me do a little double check. Yes, I think that's how it goes. Perfect, perfect. I have no fucking idea, so we're just gonna pretend like that is it. Even if it's not. That's how it goes now. It probably isn't. But I'm just too darn tired to give a shit. Just too tired to give a shit right now. Maybe I'll give a shit later. Now I don't care. For now, no thank you. No thank you. I prefer no. No thank you. Okay, let's just add this here because this side is not gonna have a window. And then once I need to start thinking what the fuck am I gonna do with the window, then I'm almost done, you know? Because the windows give me a headache. I don't know why the windows exactly give me a headache, but they do. They do. I do feel quite sad when I think about windows. I don't know why. Everyone has their thing, and mine is crying about windows. Donuts, I don't really know. Windows equal sadness, I guess. I don't really know how that would work out, but here we are. Oh, right, the window. One last window to go. Woohoo! We almost have the foundation. Happy days, happy days. Happy days, happy days. Yay! Foundation done! What do you think? I think for almost 3 hours, this is not a lot. For 3 hours, this is quite a shit. This is quite shit. For 3 hours, this is shit. The amount of like concentration I have to use on this building is just like ridiculous. It is not great. This is gonna be where the roof is gonna go. So for like 3 hours, this is I'm serious. This is shit as hell. It is really shit. For 3 hours, that is genuinely shit as hell. For 3 hours, I feel like I should have like had this house done, maybe interior for the next house. This is just not okay how much it took me to make this house. It is not okay. It's just not okay how long it takes me to make this house. Because I think 4 hours is not gonna be enough to finish this house. I'm not kidding. I don't think 4 hours would get us finished with this house. That's just not okay. That's just not okay. It is not okay. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate how long this house will take me to finish. I do think it probably here's what we're probably gonna do. In between the episodes again, I will probably work on the interior if I have time. And if I don't have time, then we work on the interior of the houses in between episodes together, probably on Twitch on Twitch on Twitch streams after we're done something else. Like once we are playing like mini games usually, we could also build hold on, I need water. Boop, water break. Because right now we usually play mini games after we're done with everything else that I played what I have planned for the streams. We usually play mini games afterwards. But we could also like do some building now that we have a couple extra places that we need to still fill. So yeah, that could be a fun little thing to do. After everything we do, we could do instead of mini games, we could do also building. So that's one thing we could do. On those days we have like usually not that much things to do. Because there are some days when the building takes like an hour and then we have like maybe 5 hours left to go. It's like after an hour, we just kind of don't have anything to do anymore. So yeah, for those days, I think it would be kind of fun to have a couple like extra building stuff we could do. So yeah, I just think that could be a fun little like extra thing to do on streams. So yeah, yeah, I do recommend tuning in on Twitch if you're watching it from YouTube. On Twitch, if you want to see also like in between episodes things we do, because we also sometimes play mini games. And now we also have the project where we are gonna probably be building other stuff, like the interior stuff and all that stuff, good stuff. So yeah, there's also some days when I just forget to download the episode on YouTube because that has happened a couple times. It not on purpose usually not on purpose, but sometimes it do be happening. Why? Because I have horrible memory, just horrible memory. Hold on, I do need to sneeze. Hold on, 2 seconds. Sneezes. Thank you. Sneezes. This is gonna be the roof, so I'm gonna roof this off. I'm going to add a little roof side here. I will probably take it upwards a little bit, just to, just for the funsies. Because why not? Why not? Why not? We can do that. But I do think it would be best if we don't have a little ledge here. And I also don't want the basalt to be seeable so much. I don't want the basalt to be that visible on the roof side. Like, I don't want it to be like that. It looks ugly. I don't like it. So we're just gonna cover it up like this. And then from here it goes up one. So this is technically not seeable, so it would just have a hole in the ceiling. And I don't really want holes in my ceiling. That doesn't seem like a fun thing to have. I really don't want no holes in my ceilings, so we're just gonna do this. It is the easiest way to cover it up. I'm just gonna say it is gonna be the easiest way to cover shit up. That's why. It is it is like the fastest way to cover shit up. Boop 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 boop. There we go. How many roofs do I still have to cover up? I've forgotten. I forgot this side. I did cover up like the hallways, I think. Almost everywhere, so that's good, I would say. Good job. Good job. Boop boop boop. Once we get the whole ceiling done, I do think I will probably head out and then we do everything else later. Cause this is I am so tired. I don't really know why. I had a lot of energy when I started the stream today. I I genuinely was like hyperactive before I started the stream and now I'm like half sleep. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Like and now I'm like half asleep. Hmm. Which is kind of weird. Take into consideration like I was extremely hyperactive when I started. Now I barely can fucking stay awake. That I am it's interesting. But also, I did right, I forgot. I forgot to talk about the blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. The New Year's. I forgot to talk about the New Year. I forgot it. Okay, we're gonna talk about it while we build this roof. Okay, how about that? So we're not gonna have a stream on Sunday, but we are going to have a stream on Saturday, which is going to be probably about like hold on, what the fuck? This is not hold on. We're gonna have a stream on Saturday, which is gonna go into the Sunday. So we're not gonna have a separated Sunday stream, but we're gonna have like a Saturday Sunday kind of stream, which is gonna have both. It's gonna be in the midnight, my time, my time, my time, my time, everyone, my time. I'm just gonna say it right now because I last year few people were very, very confused about like when we are gonna be starting and why I was starting so early. So my time, not my time in midnight. I confused people last year with this. So I thought I would clear that up because I know I confused some of you all last year. So not on purpose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My time midnight. But yeah, we're gonna start maybe an hour before midnight. We're just gonna have a little bit fun. I don't yet know what we should or what we're going to do turning that time. I haven't decided yet. What would you guys like to do? What would you guys like to do on that time? I mean, technically, I could just like put it on Discord as well. Sure, I could ask it on Discord. How about I do that? I feel like that's only fair. I was supposed to do it, like ask on Discord, but I kind of forgot. And then I was like, maybe I we can decide it on stream because I have no idea. But maybe something fun. I mean, fun stuff would be fun. But would it be weird if we had like a Minecraft stream on New Year's? Because I feel like that would be a little weird, right? Because we did that last year. And it's just, I feel like that would be just like me doing exactly the same thing as I did last year. But would it be weird if I was doing the same thing as I did last year? I feel like that's the main question. I feel like that should be the main question. Would it be weird if I did exactly the same thing as I did last year on New Year? Or do we want to try some other games as well? I don't really have that many new games, but I do have some old games we could play for sure. But I don't really know if I have any new games, but like old games that could be cool, I guess. Maybe. I mean, it all depends if you guys want to play certain games. Like I don't really know what you guys are what kind of games you guys would like to see to be played. In full fairness, I do try to incorporate you guys in the game decisions, but sometimes I just decide on them on my own. So yeah, I don't really know. Hmm. I'm would it be weird if it was like completely a different kind of game? Like not even kind of games we have played so far, but more like more so like maybe even horror, maybe not horror, but like in the same atmosphere as horror games. Because I know that some people don't really like the horror games that we have played. I like really did not like like the horror games at all, and were really disappointed on the fact that we were playing horror games. So just I guess it just depends on what you guys like to see the other kind of horror games we play. Because I know some people were really disappointed the last time we played horror games. They were really disappointed that we were playing horror games. So I'm like, do I really want to play horror games then? If so many people are like disappointed in like seeing horror games, I guess. But like yeah, that's the main thing because like I don't want to play horror games if you guys are like no, I don't really like this is horrible, I hate it here. I don't really want to play games that you guys are gonna be like I hate this, I don't want to be here. So that's why I'm like I don't really know what games I should be playing. Also, I should probably level this up now. I think it's high enough. We should just level this. I think it makes sense. Also, I'm gonna make a tiny top. I'm gonna make a tiny top here. But I do need it to be leveled first, because gonna look weird if it's not leveled. It's gonna look weird if it's not leveled, all I'm gonna say. Because the top is gonna not connect to the house at all. So yeah. I'm gonna make this really awkward for you guys. Why? Because I can. I am evil today. Holy fuck, I'm evil. I like being evil today. Apparently, that is my thing today. I don't know why, but yeah. What? I don't really. I'm trying to figure out if we should like if I should even incorporate horror games. Hmm. I mean, we do have like Minecraft horror map still to play. I mean, we haven't really played Minecraft horror maps yet. But we got like the first two levels in even in the back rooms. We haven't really gone that far. So we do have that still. Why? Because I suck at finding my way out. Okay, my what is it called? Instinction? No. Navigation, that's the word. My navigational skills are questionable to say the least. I would say they are questionable, but that wouldn't questionable would mean that I would need to know at least something about it. So questionable isn't exactly the right term to use, taking consideration. Questionable isn't word enough to describe how badly we did. That is not gonna be enough words to describe how badly it went. Thank you. But yeah, I guess I will get ask you guys. I'm not gonna play Genshin, that's for sure. I am not a huge fan of Genshin. I played the tutorial part. I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna be honest. I am not a huge fan of Genshin. Don't come at me with this. I didn't find it that entertaining. For myself, sure, if you guys enjoy Genshin, then that's cool. But it's not for me. It's not for me. That is just the truth. It is not a game for me. So I don't want to play Kenshin. That is the only thing I know is that I don't want to play Kenshin. That is the only thing I know about what games I want to play and what games I don't want to play on on stream turning New Year. Turning New Year, the only thing I know is that I don't want to play Kenshin. It's not for me. I know some people really enjoyed the Kenshin streams we did, but it's not for me. Let's just say that. I don't really like the whole idea like you have to like in order to expand your arsenal or whatever, you have to like pay for the game. That's not really I don't really like that idea. That's not for me. I just don't enjoy that kind of games, so yeah. There's nothing wrong about it. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I know some people really enjoy those kinds of games, but I f- I don't really. I don't really enjoy. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I was like, I mean, it's not terrible game. I'm not saying if I was like completely bored and I had nothing to do that I would be like, absolutely no way am I gonna ever gonna play this game. But like, it wouldn't be my first choice for a game to play if I was bored. I just say that. I do have it still. I will probably delete it at some point to be fair. Oh, I am lost. Where do I get out? Here. Oh right, I should probably add some lights. I know I'm not gonna be decorating this house right now, which is why I think we need lights here. Because it's gonna get really dark and I don't want things to spawn. They are gonna be so annoying to get rid of. That's all. They're just gonna be very annoying to try to get out of here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Also, we do need to still make the floor decoration at some point. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's gonna be enough. I don't think anything can spawn here anymore. It is. there, there is quite a lot of stuff here. Oops. Well, I may have gone a little wild with the lights. This is gonna be fun though. I do enjoy this part. Oh, can I take this? Hold on. I need to fill this wall up. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Hmm. What do we think about this? What do we think about this? So it goes like this. And then it connects here to the main house. Ooh, should we make a little top in the middle as well? Because, like, it's gonna go this way, right? Hold on. Actually, no, 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 no. What am I doing? The wall isn't even up yet. There we go. Isn't it going from here? Hold on. Oh, right. Yeah, 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 yeah. I forgot. I didn't make the wall completely. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. There we go. Now we connect this. Yeah, okay, now it's even. I see, I see, I see. I didn't just finish it fully. There we go. Should we make like a little top part here as well? I mean, I don't really have any top parts here yet. I mean, I can fix it. We could do something like this. This could be fun. Hmm, maybe like two here. Ooh, that could be fun. That could be fun. There we go. What if we fill this up? Let's see if it's even. 'Cause, like, if it's not even, then it's not worth it. Let's see. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Let's do this. Let's add one more layer. I want one more layer. We should do one more layer. One more layer. This is gonna be so fun. Ooh, I like this. I like having like this little separated, like tiny little things here. Ooh, we could add like something like this here as well. Connected to like everything else, and then twos could be like not connected, and then the threes could be connected again. This could be kind of fun, and then the twos are not connected, and then the threes are. Ooh, funky. Okay, I like it. I like it. Now we just gotta connect the house, the rest of the house, on itself. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? This might take a little moment. Easier said than done, I would say. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Although I do think this house is gonna be very nice. At the end, I know I will be happy once this house is done, and I've done everything that I want in the house. Although I'm gonna probably leave some of the decorations of the house to later. I'm not gonna lie. I will probably leave the decorating of the house later. Like adding all the small details that I usually do. I will probably leave that later. I am I'm like barely hanging on there. I'm not kidding. I'm like barely here. I am fighting with my brain function currently. I am fighting against not having any brain function because I feel like I would be boring. I would probably be extremely boring if I didn't have any brain function. That being said, I do hope this. I should I just call it. Should I just call it? I know I can finish this if I just like hold on, but I genuinely can't create any words. I genuinely have a hard time creating words right now. I I should probably call it now. I'm gonna this top and then it's fine. We're calling it. We're calling it. I can't create words. And that seems like a problem. It seems like a problem if I can't create words. So I'm gonna make this. We're gonna call it. And then we are gonna see each other on Sunday. No, Saturday. What am I fucking talking about? This is what I mean. My brain does not function. We're gonna see each other on Saturday because we are going to be spending New Year. We are going to be celebrating New Year's together. How fuzzy is that? How fuzzy is that? It's gonna be fun. I know I'm gonna be late, like up late, but at the same time, totally worth it. I feel like it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, that's gonna be the fuzzy top. There we go. Should this be higher by one than these? Because they don't connect higher. Yeah, I'm gonna make these sides one more higher. Just because, like, that doesn't connect the same. Right? To the middle, that doesn't connect the same way. That that just makes sense because like these could be like lower by one and these are higher by one due to the fact that like these are also higher by one. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. I mean, I could lower this by one, but then it's would it be boring, and I would need to higher like lower this as well, because that wouldn't make sense if that's higher. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna do that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hmm. I did say I was gonna call it. I need to finish this roof though. I do need to finish this roof. I can't if I can't leave it as it is. Why? Because I would feel bad about not finishing the roof. I am not a big fan of making roofs. So I know if I would leave this to myself later, I would feel bad about it. I'm not a big roof maker, so I know I would feel bad about leaving it to myself later. I know it, so I will not do it. Because I know how I would feel about it later, I will just not leave it to myself later. I mean, it could be later me's problem, but at the same time, maybe I shouldn't. I already know that I will feel bad about it. Here's the thing, I don't really mind if I have like, oh, this, oh wait, this is two. Okay, so it goes two higher from this point. So it goes like one. I think that should be. Oh, right, correct. And then we go one more here, I think. Then that goes like that, and then one more higher. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. Okay, I think that's how it goes. Yes, I would say so. Boop 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 boop. There we go. Better. Okay. And then that one more here. That one more there. Oh no 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 no. I need to go layer by layer because I am fucking shit up right now. Layer by layer because I am not doing great. Layer by layer. There we go. So much better. So much better. Boop, 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 boop. No more than that. There we go. This is going better than I expected it to go. I feel like the roof went quite fast compared to like the whole house. I feel like this went much better. Much better. There we go. Every corner felt. Ta-da! And then we just do this. And this is gonna be higher by one, I think. I'm pretty sure. I think this was higher by one than the other ones, because then that means like it is higher from the middle as well. I mean, nothing that I say makes sense, and that's fine. It doesn't really have to. In full fairness, it doesn't really have to make any sense. That's just how life goes. How far, like how far high up do we think it is still? Like, how far high do we think I need to take this? Oop, there we go. Uh, from that, I think it's three. Okay, three from this. Oh, that is a high up. Oh, why did I do it so high? I don't know. What was the idea of making it so high up? I can't understand. Why did I decide on this? Did I have a front? No, but I could add the front. We could add a front. I think the front would look nice. The same could be here. No, but that makes it no. That doesn't have one. But we should have one here. Like bam. That I'd like that. I like that. That looks good. That makes it look normal. I like it. I do like it. It looks fine. Let's just leave it as it is, and then we work on it if we need to. Bam. One more, right? Two more? How many more did I expect to be having? This is crazy. Why did I decide on this? This is insane. I do have one more. And then I think it's fine. One more and we should be good. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay. Uh that's two. Hold on. There we go. Boop. Okay, so it does have like that ledge. Okay, so it does have this. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's fine. It just looked weird. It is fine. It just looked for a second a little bit weird. Ta-da! Finally! Holy crap, that was finally the house is completed. At least from the outside, kind of. It doesn't have all the terraforming and shit like that. But I'm gonna leave it as it is, boy, because I'm so fucking tired. I've been building this for way too long. It doesn't have any details. We're gonna add the details later. Probably. I can't leave it as it is. I do have to add the details. I can't. My brain does not allow me to leave it as it is. It is horrible right now. My brain does not allow me to leave it. I know it's fine and it probably would work just fine as it is, but it needs more details. It needs more details. This is not it. It needs more. I feel like it needs more details, and right now it doesn't have enough. It needs more. We need more details. Give details. I'm just gonna add more details, and then I'm not gonna say after that I'm gonna be finished. Why? Because I probably will add just more details. Why? Because I apparently am attached to details. I can't call something my building if it looks horrible. I can't call it my building if it doesn't have details and it looks bad on my end. Like, if I see my building and it doesn't have details, I'm like, I don't really like how that looks. I can't really call it my building now, can I? It would be kind of bad idea to leave it as it is. Why? Because I don't like it. But then again, I've done more buildings that I don't like than I have done buildings that I do like. Some of them I don't like because it was fucking painful to make them. Some of them take a lot of brain function, and I don't like it. So sometimes I just don't like my buildings because they need so much brain function, and I'm like, why did I decide to do this to myself? Why have I decided to be this much? Why did I? Who said this was a good idea? And I feel like this building has been one of those buildings. Definitely. Like, it's not a difficult building to design, right? It's not like it's a hard design, right? But it feels like every last bit of my brain has been like squeezed out of me while I was thinking about like the foundation and stuff. So once I got out of the foundation like aspect, everything has felt like a lot after that. It is if the found I've noticed like if it takes me a long time to make the foundation, I usually don't finish the building. Why? Because I feel like every juice of me has been squeezed out by the building and there's nothing left. Which is why I usually like end up like just not finishing the building. It- I'm just saying why, because I'm also too lazy to finish it later. So there's that as well. It's just the truth. There we go. Okay, that is a little bit better. Little bit better. We do need more though. It's not enough. I also need to detail the mushroom as well. So I think mangrove would work best. A little bit mangrove here and there. Also, so we don't have as much spawnings. I do probably need add some carpet on top. I do probably need to add some carpet. Because the spawning is the problem. Because these are like full blocks. So the spawning is a real fucking nightmare. But then again, carpet does help. If you do have a roof that is made out of full blocks, adding carpet here just makes it so they can spawn. So I do recommend that if you're making the roof full block. Stairs, I mean, sometimes stairs can spawn as well. So adding carpet again, it's going to make your life easier. It's going to make you happier at the end. At the end, either slap your roof or add carpet. You're gonna thank me later. Because it also looks better than having torches on your roof. If you want to spawn proof your roof, but you don't want to add any torches, because everyone hates torches in their roofs. Okay, I don't know anyone who's like, yeah, I like the torches in my roof. Just add carpet. Add a carpet, because you can color the carpet. It is going to be an investment. You're gonna thank me later. Why? Because it's better. And even if you don't want to add like carpet, if you don't have like resources for carpet, you could add like uh trapdoors. They are less seeable, but again, if you have trapdoors here, they can spawn here. It is just you're gonna thank me later. It's gonna look much better still than what adding torches in your roof would look like. You're gonna thank me later. Trust me. Trust me. I can tell you right now, at the moment will be in pain when you're adding it. When you're making the roof, you're gonna be in pain. You're gonna be in so much pain. But once you have added either the carpet or the trapdoors, you're gonna be so much more happier. Especially if you want them to be more invisible. Adding torches is gonna be temporary decision that you're gonna always see the torches in your roof and you're gonna be like, why the fuck did I do this? Why is there so much shit on my roof? I hate it here. So just add them, add 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 it, add the carpet. Also, you can do this. This also stops them from spawning here, but they can still spawn here. So that's what I mean. You do want them to spawn prove it. Go a little wild with the design. Cause like you don't have to always like just add torches, right? Torches can be a really boring way to light up your ceiling. And you don't always even have to light up your ceiling. To be fair, if you carpet your ceiling and you add what are they? Trapdoors, you do not technically have to have even enough lights up there. You do need to light good. Then every like area down here, like all this needs to be lit up good. But you don't technically need to light up your ceiling. If you add carpet or you add trapdoors, you do not technically need lights up in your roof. You do not technically need it. And it's also much prettier if you don't have any goddamn torches up here. Why? Because they look ugly as fuck. No one likes them. One thing I can tell you with confidence, no one likes torches in roofs. If someone leaves torches in their roofs, that no one likes it. No one, I can tell you that much. No one likes it. It looks ugly. It is very, very ugly. One thing is for sure that is going to be ugly. And one thing I can promise you that no, that is horrible. Why would you want to do that? uh there's gonna be so much details in this ceiling, isn't it? But then again, I do want to add a lot of details on the ceiling because I don't want to add too many details on the walls. But I do need to still add leaves. We do still need leaves, I would say. I do need water soon, though. I should probably get a sip of water. This is gonna take a while, so just hang on there. Adding this is gonna take a while, but again, it's an It's gonna make the ceiling look so much prettier. So I believe this is only necessary. The interior we're not gonna do today. Only the outside. Only the outside are we gonna do today. I can't leave it undone. I can't leave the outside the undone. I just like I my brain cannot. My brain cannot leave it. I just I feel bad. I feel bad if I would. So I can't. So I won't. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is true. It is true. I do think this is gonna make a little funky roof. Is this gonna need so many trees that I don't maybe recommend this on survival? Maybe. I mean, it is you're gonna need so much wood if you're gonna do the trapdoors on your ceiling. I don't know if I can recommend that on survival. It could be very expensive house if you do end up doing it. It could be quite expensive. You might need to deforestation, do some deforestation hard. I'm just gonna say it. You might have to do some hardcore deforestation if you want to do this house and in survival, because it has a lot of wood. Trapdoors take so much wood. They take a lot of fucking wood. Okay. Plus, I'm using very like hard to get wood as well, which is mangrove. And finding a swamp can be hard on survival, especially if it's not a new survival world. It can be extremely hard to find. So yeah, do I think this is doable in survival? I mean, yes. I feel like you could possibly build this house, but is it a first house? No, definitely not. This is like end game house more so. Because I also use mushroom and silk touch. Even though silk touch can be easy to get, uh, silk touching this amount of mushroom is gonna be an interesting task. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. It is possible, especially if you have like a mushroom farm. Painful? Hell yes. It's gonna be in so much pain if you're gonna try to get this amount of mushrooms. I'm just gonna say it right now. Pain, pain, pain. Maybe try to like instead of using mushrooms, maybe you could like use maybe concrete. It doesn't have as much texture, but it could be like perfectly fine change. That way you don't have to be in pain when you're trying to get silk touch and then silk touch this amount of mushrooms. Uh, I'm just saying that could be a good like maybe exchange. That way, even though it doesn't have as much texture, maybe like if you have red concrete and then here and there you have like a white concrete in between, so it looks like kind of like mushroom, but like fake mushroom, you know? It's like a fake mushroom, but like not really, but like mushroom, but not really. This is like the lazy version. But on survival, this would be the painful version. Like on creative, having this roof is like a lazy, lazy mushroom. But then on survival, this would be like the painful mushroom. A survival painful mushroom. On creative, lazy one, lazy mushroom. Why? Because it looks like a mushroom. You can't really fuck it up that hard. I mean, you can, but not that much. I mean, you can still fuck it up, but it's gonna be a lot harder to fuck this shit up. I'm just gonna say it. It's gonna be harder to fuck this shit up. And make it not look like a mushroom, because it is mushroom, and everyone knows that it is mushroom. So it's gonna be harder to fuck it up. Just saying. This is probably gonna be the last layer I'm gonna add any of this, and then the rest of it would be carpet. If I was doing this on survival, the rest of it would be carpet then. but I'm going to leave it without the carpet just for the sake of having some extra time. But yeah, this is how I would probably spawn proof my ceiling if I was playing on survival as well. Because with the trapdoors like this, you might think there can be spawning anything here. They can't because it's not a full block. So nothing can really spawn there. So you should be good. Although I don't know if they can spawn here. I don't think they can spawn on trapdoors. I don't think anything can spawn on trapdoors. So you should be good. You should be good. And also you can add it like this way so they can't really spawn there. I don't think anything can spawn on trapdoors, can they? No, no, I don't think so. Maybe? I mean, if they can, you could do this. This looks equally as fine. It is completely fine like that as well. But I don't think they can. Can they? I don't think I have ever wondered about this. I know you can use trapdoors to spawn proof your ceiling. I've never considered if they are like open like this, if something can spawn here. I don't think I have ever thought about it. So if they can then just do this. It looks equally as fine. It looks fine. But if it's like this, then they definitely can't spawn here, right? 100% they can spawn there. If it's on this. If it's like this, they can spawn here. That's 100%. But if they are like this, I don't know if they can spawn here. If they are like open here. I don't know that about that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that is going to be a thing. But I know they can spawn like underneath. Like they can spawn here. But they can maybe spawn up here. I'm not entirely sure because I feel like that's not a thing. I feel like nothing can spawn on trapdoors, can they? Maybe. Hmm. I won't say they can't, but I feel like they can't. I'm gonna say they can't. And if they can, then well, fuck, I guess. I don't really know. I guess they can then. I mean, I don't know. I would consider no, but at the same time, I could be wrong as well. So, whoop. I do like the design more now. It has like texture. I like the texture more. Ooh, I do need a better foundation because the foundation is ugly as hell. Holy shit, this fucking ugly. God damn, like that is ugly as hell. Holy shit. Like I mean, I know it was like ugly, but like holy shit, this is new level of ugliness in this foundation. I'm just gonna add blackstone. We're gonna use blackstone, and then in between we're gonna do mangrove like this. And then once we go to the turning point, we're gonna add more blackstone. So majority will be probably blackstone, but then also have some details so it's not fully boring and also closed off. Because I don't want it to be fully closed off either. I want it to technically be like reachable. Technically to be like this area to be technically reachable. But technically at the same time like kind of closed off, but not really. I feel like nothing that I explained today makes any sense. I feel like everything that I've tried to explain today just hasn't really worked out as an explanation. I feel like as an explanation, it's not the greatest. I could try harder, but at the same time, why try harder when you can just not? Thank you. That quote is definitely a real one. Ow, ow, ow! My arm. I don't know why, but my arm feels heavy. I don't know what happened to my arm. Don't. I don't know. It feels heavy though. Am I having a stroke? Maybe. Is it that part of the stroke? Maybe I'm having a stroke. I mean, my brain hasn't really been functioning too well. I wouldn't be surprised. In full honesty, wouldn't be surprised. Would it be first time? No, but I mean, it could happen. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel my brain. I mean, I'm making sentences. I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm not. If I'm not making any sentences, well then I don't know. I guess that doesn't then. I mean, I was like, what would I say if I wasn't making sentences? Like, how would I communicate not making sentences if I wasn't making sentences? I don't know. My brain stopped functioning a long time ago. Okay, my brain just like stopped functioning. Am I making any sense? No. Am I going to make any sense? No. But I'm going to be finished with this house soon. Hopefully. Hopefully, at least. If not, then I will cry. I will cry. But I do think adding the foundation, more so on this style, will be an investment. It will be investment of time. I know I hate myself right now, but I will love myself later for doing this. I do know that I hate myself for this right now, but I will love myself later. So we should do it. We should do it. For loving myself later, I think this is just worth it. It is worth it. It's going to be worth it. It might not be worth it right now. It's gonna be worth it later. It 100%. It's gonna be worth it. I believe. I believe that it's going to be worth it. Maybe. I want to believe that it's gonna be worth it. Just give it some time. We're almost there. We're almost there. Not that much time anymore. We're almost there. Not that much anymore. Ooh, no. Why? Why? I'm. I can't. I can't. Ooh. Wait. I feel like I had something I needed to discuss with you guys, but I keep forgetting what that was. I will just. I don't know. I might add it to Discord when I do remember what it was. If it was something extremely important. If it wasn't important, then I will just discuss it on New Year, I guess. I don't really remember what it was, but hmm. I'm trying to figure out what it would be if it would be something important. I mean, I don't really have anything important usually. Uh, what would it be if it was important? Something important. Uh, I don't know even. I don't even know what important stuff I would have at the moment. Beyond like the New Year's, like the New Year celebration. Beyond that, I don't really know what else I could have. I don't really know. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out what else it would be if it wasn't like the Christmas celebration. I mean like New Year's celebration, but it was important. So like, what would it be then? So I feel like there isn't that many things that are happening this year anymore. Like sure, there's still the New Year celebration, but for this year, there isn't that much things happening here anymore. I mean, I'm gonna do baking with you guys next year. We're not gonna do any baking this year. I was like, maybe it could be that, but no, because we're not gonna do any baking until New Year. So it can't be really that either. Hmm. I don't really know. Feel like it was something. How many goddamn floors do I have? How many goddamn planks did I add into this house? Holy shit. This house is bigger than I expected it to be fair. I was not prepared. I thought I was gonna be building like a small house, like maybe like 1/4 of this. I was like, I'm gonna be building a small house. It's not gonna take a long time. It's gonna be like easy and quick and easy building. Like it's gonna be like no thinking at all. It's gonna be so fun. We're gonna have so much fun. It's not gonna be even stressful. We're not gonna have to stress about anything. And then I decided to build this monstrosity. It is gigantic, okay? I mean, it wasn't supposed to be this big. In full fairness, it was not supposed to be this big. That foundation makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. Now we do need some little bit more details, and then we're done. Then I'm just gonna be like, done. We're not gonna touch this shit anymore. But we do need a little bit more details. I'm just gonna add these here. Because I feel like these are gonna bring so much better. The look is gonna be completed. I'm just saying, it's gonna look so much more completed like this. Boop. Maybe a little bit more. Do we think? No, it should have the front as well. It doesn't make any sense if it doesn't have the front. Boop, boop, closed. Boop. I feel like it needs lighting. It doesn't have any lighting, does it? Huh. Okay, what if... Would it look weird if it was from here? Boop. Is it connected? It's perfect! It is perfect! Ta-da! And then this side as well. Hold on. Boop, boop. And then lighting. Ooh, that is actually perfect. I like that a lot. We're gonna leave that as it is. And then those are just gonna be like that, I think. Maybe we could add like a little lantern action here in the corner. Like that. Nothing much. Nothing much. Just a little lantern action, I guess. One more. Boop, boop. And then we add a little bit lanterns. Like, we don't add anything too crazy here. I feel like these should be, like, relatively easy. And then we have this. Should we add anything here? I feel like this shouldn't have anything. Did we add anything here? No, but that's the front. I haven't yet decided. What if we did have this? Would it be too much? Like, would it be too much if we had also this here? Because, like, I feel like it could become a little much if it was, like, everywhere, you know? Too much greenery. You can have too many flowers. Would this be too many flowers? Boop, 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 boop. I'm just gonna add this here. We'll see, we'll see. I keep losing it. There we go. There we go. And also, lanterns. Oh, shit. I've fallen. I did. I don't know where that came from. Don't ask me. I don't really know. There we go. I mean, I feel like it brings so much light to the side. But then again, we have this here, so it's gonna have like a double greenery. Is that a little weird? If it's is it weird that we have like double greenery? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm overreacting. It's probably fine, and I'm just like overreacting a lot. It's probably just fine. I'm just overthinking it. There we go. And this side, boop boop boop. Lanterns. We need double lanterns. I feel like this should be like even, and then the sides should be uneven. I feel like that would make sense. Boop 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 boop. There we go. And then little lantern action here. Yeah. Little bit lanterns here. Boop boop. And then one from here. And then boop boop. And then two for here. Boop. And then two. And then one. And then maybe this could be even three, maybe. Ooh, fancy. Three. Hey, that looks kind of cool. And then we have the greenery here, I think. Right? Oh, that should have like lanterns, right? Is that corner supposed to have lanterns? No, that corner should not have lanterns. Okay, perfect. Then that works out perfectly. Ta-da! A little bit green. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on. I need to go lower. There we go. Add this. And then we add the lanterns. And then we add all of the toppings. And we should be good. We should be good. Oh, hold on. Um, boop. Wait, I'm gonna fall. Oh, that's too short. Okay, that makes sense. Perfectly fine. Then two. These sides have two, so it only makes sense. It only makes sense. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is a long fucking way. So many trapdoors. This building is gonna have so many trapdoors. I genuinely don't think this is possible to make in create like outside of creative. It has so many lanterns and like it has so many trapdoors. I don't think this is going to be possible. Like I don't believe it would be possible to make this on survival. It has so many trapdoors. Trapdoors, like, they take a lot of wood. They take a lot of wood, which is why I don't think this would be possible. I want to say that it would be possible, but at the same time, I don't believe it would be. That is how many trapdoors this house has. It feels like it would be quite impossible. But then again, I've seen weirder things in my life. Ooh. And then of course we have these corners. Boop. We could do like three here, maybe two here actually. And then we have like three and two. Ooh, some lights. And then we could do like two maybe here, and then maybe three here. That could be cool. Boop. There we go. These should be uneven, I think. And then maybe here as well. I don't see anything on that corner, so that should be fine. We do two and one. I think it's fine on this side. Two and one. And then we have this. Right. We have this. Oh, I forgot. That should be no lights then. Damn it. Damn it. I added too many lanterns. No, I do have to take them off. It's not even. It's not even, so they should have to go. They need to go because they are not even. Aw, saddening. But a saddening moment. But it's fine. Oh, shit. Nope. I can't place them. I can't see what I'm placing. That's the problem is I can't see what I'm doing most of the time. So it's a little bit problematic when you're trying to add things that are hanging. Oh right, I forgot this. Close, 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 close. How many more do we think there is? How many more sides do we think we have? I can't remember. My brain stopped functioning like a long time ago. I forgot what I was doing. I I think I was building something, but like, which was the side that we started from? I think is the real question. I can't remember which side we started from. There are so many goddamn sides in this building. Holy shit. I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I've done this like billion times already. But there's more sides. There's even more sides. How many sides does one building have? How can one building have this many sides? It doesn't make any sense. Hello. Thank you for following. Welcome, welcome. We're building a villager house. It is gigantic. I was supposed to make a small house, but it is quite sizable. I'm adding some less details to this house. So welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're adding some last details. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? There we go. Okay, and then this window should have the garden plant, I think. Yeah. This was how it went. I'm pretty sure. Boop. Last finishing touches. One more, one more, one more. We got this. One more, one more, one more. We got this. One more. Yay. I'm so happy when this is done. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be so incredibly happy. Holy shit. Two lanterns? I think it was two. I don't remember. I feel like my brain stopped working. I think it's two. It has to be 2. There's no way it's more than 2. Do I still have more? No, I'm done. Finally. Finally. I think that's enough details. I'm not gonna add more details. It does have enough details. It is a gigantic. I just remembered that I never added any doors. There isn't any doors inside this. I just realized that there's no doors. I just realized that there's no door. This house doesn't have a door. Um, right, because it was supposed to be here. I forgot. Maybe I should create an entrance before I forget to add an entrance to this house completely. Um, I did forget it already. Okay, I did forget it. To be fair, I did forget it. Um, I was supposed to add an entrance. I did forget. I did forget. I'm going to assume this is probably gonna be where it what is it called? What is the called what you walk on? I can't. My it's mushed. My brain has gone bye bye. What is it called? The walkway. The fucking shit. The fucking walking thingy. I can't. My brain. I can't. My brain has decided to leave me, and it's gone bye bye, and it's no more, and it's bye bye now, and bye bye brain. That is what happened. Yep, bye bye brain has happened. Bye bye brain has gone bye bye. Thank you, thank you. I totally know how to speak. Yep. I'm just gonna do this. I don't really know why, but it feels like it should be here. I don't really know what that's about, but I mean it feels like it belongs here. Definitely. This is gonna be the entryway, by the way, into the house. If it wasn't kind of obvious based on the opening. It's not gonna have a door. It's not gonna have a door when I is what I meant to say. was I was going to say it's not gonna have a door. I'm just gonna quit. I was supposed to say it's not gonna have a door, but I guess that works. Ah, my brain. Must eat brains, thank you. Brain. I cannot borrow someone else's brain. I feel like mine isn't exact. I wouldn't say my brain is exactly like, functional. Can I borrow someone else's? I feel like I should be able to borrow someone else's brain. Why? Because have you heard me today? That's gonna be the entrance. That's cool. Cool. Now we have an entrance. God damn it. Okay, hold on. I need water. Holy shit, I feel dry. Drink some water if you're, if you're dry, okay? Remember to hydrate. It is important. I did kind of forget. I did kind of forget. I do need probably more water. I feel like my throat is dry as hell, and I don't know why. I genuinely do not know why. That's the entrance. We're gonna add this to here somewhere. We're gonna have a bridge going that way. But now we have an entryway, which we didn't just a moment ago. Because I kind of forgot you have to get inside the house as well. Now you can get inside, which is progress, I would say. Progress. Can I add this here? I can. Holy shit, I need more water. I've been talking too much. 3 hours to 35 minutes. I've been talking too much. Mm, it's fine. It's fine. The house is done now. Boop. this is going to be the sleeping house. It doesn't have any decoration inside. We're gonna focus on that at some point. It's empty from the inside for now. But this is the design from the outside. I do think I'm gonna make this a bedroom. I do think I'm gonna still add this as a bedroom. It's gonna have 3 bedrooms. And then long hallways, which are gonna be the hangout areas, I would say. I do like the design. It kind of looks like it's like belongs in this place more. Because it's like this. And then upside from the up, it looks interesting from like far away. It's like almost like an X. Like X marks the spot kind of thing. I like it. But yeah, I do enjoy this. I can show you guys from the inside as well. Like the hallways, the long hallways. We do have very long hallways. We can do so much fun things here once we get to decorating. And also, these are gonna be like the sleeping quarters. And then I think we're gonna do like swings, maybe like add some like fun stuff here. Another bedroom. We could even block this off and like make them like have their own actual like door here and then like everything else, so they would be like kind of locked up. Even though we don't have like a front door, we could have technically that, and then maybe even something for everyone here. Maybe a library, maybe like books and stuff. That could be fun. And then this is the third bedroom. So we have 3 bedrooms. So we could have like maybe even a kitchen here, like something small, like a small scale kitchen here, maybe. But yeah, I do like the outside. It's not exactly what I planned at first, but I mean, it's not terrible. I do kind of like it. It does have like a little interesting designs. I do like the roofs though. The roof is, even though I did hate it at first, I don't hate it anymore. And it works with that building over there. I'm gonna probably add some vines and shit like that next time, maybe. I do like the overgrown look of this. So I might do that here as well. But we do have like a lot more green in the walls because we have like this. The copper that is like, a little bit exposed, so it has to have that like greenery in it. So we don't technically need that because it does look overgrown. And we can add more like vines hanging up from the ceiling so it looks even more overgrown. But I do think I will leave that to the decoration part. And I don't know, we might have to like, I want to do something with the floor as well. Some kind of decoration as well we did here and there as well. Something to just kind of finish off the whole floor. I don't know what I'm gonna add yet, which is why I do think I will leave it. I think it should be something that is gonna be on the inside, which is why I'm gonna leave it hanging for now. Once we do enter the inside of the house and start doing the actual like inside decorations, I will probably start thinking about this as well. Well, actually, I do have an idea what it could be. I actually do have an idea because I was thinking about maybe making the pathways like this. So we could have like something like this going around the whole place, and then I'm gonna add one more layer after this, which is gonna be slabs. I do think this is gonna be. Hold on, I'm just gonna finish this off because I do think this is gonna give it more of a look. I was thinking about mushrooms surrounding it, but I do think this is gonna be kind of fun. I was thinking about adding mushrooms here, but the house is quite big. I don't think they gonna fit here. But I do think I'm gonna add at some point like floating mushrooms and then have them kind of connect into this house as well. But that's on the future when I'm not dying. Because I right now I feel like I'm dying, so maybe when I don't feel like I'm dying anymore. Maybe we'll do the floating trees and floating mushroom islands when I don't feel like I'm dying. Thank you. I mean, we could do even building on New Year, but I do think it would be fun to do something else. But yeah, I will set it up for Discord though. What else? Boop, 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 boop. Right, I was thinking about should there be lights down here, but would it be a little weird if there was lights outside of the house? I feel like this could be like moody building. Like I feel like the moodiness of the building would be kind of fun. I do have a style which makes every building look like a moody building, so I do have a style which makes technically every building look like they are moody buildings, so it just does work out that way often. Like most oftenly it does work out that way. We are gonna add this because it's gonna bring the whole building together. We have used this on the ceiling and also on the building, so it just makes sense that it's the slab is this. Consistency. Consistency on the building. It's gonna make everything looks better and smoother and better and smoother and better. Thank you. Thank you. That sentence was a full sentence. I want to believe that that was a full sentence. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. There we go. See, this is almost, we're almost there. We're almost there. I believe we're almost there. I think we're like halfway actually. I do think we're like at a halfway point. This is why this building is so treacherous. I don't see when it's ending. I like seeing when things are ending, but I can't see the ending, which makes me sad because I like to see the ending. That's like the best part. Best part of doing anything is when you can't finish it. Why would you start doing something if you can't finish doing it? That sounds boring. Oh, right. I did have one thing I needed to have a conversation with you guys. Right, I remember. um, have you guys liked the IRL stuff we have done on Discord? Has that been something we have enjoyed? Because like I don't know if I should continue it if people don't really like it as much. Because like we can do like some of the events that I've thought about going in Discord, obviously. But like do people enjoy the other IRL stuff that we have been doing, like baking and just watching movies, all that stuff? Like if people don't really care about it, I don't really see why we should continue doing them. Events maybe, because events are very exciting. Events are very exciting. We could do those, but like are they like something people do like to watch, like all the other IRL stuff that we have been doing? Because if it's not something people really enjoy that much, I don't see any reason to continue that or like continue doing the IRL stuff. Because like not it's not for everyone, right? There we go. Okay, last look. See how much better that looks. It looks finished. And I do like how it's like floating into the whole building nicely. Ta-da! Oh, hold on. Hold on. I lagged. Hold on. Oh, at the spike. Not at the end. Come on. Come on. But yeah, I will just show you guys. I had a massive lag. Perfect. That's wonderful. I can see you guys now. That's cool. But yeah, I do like the house. This is it. This is what we did today. How fun is that? It took us 3 hours and 45 minutes, which is crazy. This building took longer than that building. This building took an hour and 45 minutes longer than that building. That building took like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I think. This building has taken me 3 hours and 45 minutes. And it's not even the same size as this. This took longer than this took. That has taken me, that's still not completed. So that took like, that, so far, I think we have taken like 8 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours that building over there. But we don't concentrate on that, okay? That's a building that I assume that is gonna take me like 12 hours or so. But yeah, this building. It's the surprising part is that this took longer than this one. Like you would think that this building would have taken a longer time for the amount of details and shit that this has compared to this one. But no, that one actually is the more time consuming building. Even though it's like lower and it doesn't even have as much details as that does. Still, easy like takes longer to build this than takes long than building that one. Quite insane. Quite insane. But yeah, it was still fun. I will send you. Oh, we could go to the just chatting. We'll do an outro there. Bye bye. There we go. It's outro time, everyone. I am so tired. Like I genuinely feel like my brain like chooses just like leaked out of me like an hour ago. I can feel my brain leaking. I feel my brain leaking juices out of itself like here, no more juice, no more juice. Juice has left my body. It's gone. Building often like, takes like a lot of brain power because I have to like I don't plan anything, right? When I build, I don't really plan anything that I build, so I have to like concentrate on what I'm building really hard. Otherwise, I will just like not have any idea what's going on. Which I mean, it's not terrible, but yeah, I don't plan anything, so I have to like concentrate and like come up with stuff on the spot, which often like takes a longer time. Like especially like when I just like have to come up with shit out of my head, right? It takes a long time, but we do usually after we decide like on the about size and like kind of like what we are going for and stuff like that. It usually gets faster after that. It doesn't take a long time to finish the building as soon as we get like started and have done all the things we have decided on. Usually shit starts to take shape after it. But that is the curse of swinging it. That is the curse of never planning shit, okay? If you want to be fast at building, plan it. I mean it. If you want if you want to not take 3.5 hours to build this place, it's not gonna take you more than an hour. If you just plan it a little bit. Don't be like I am. Don't just swing it, okay? If you want to take a little less time building something, I highly recommend planning it's even just like a teeny tiny bit. Like just like a teeny tiny bit planning. It's gonna take you far. Just planning a little bit is gonna take you far. So yeah, mainly. Uh, but that is the rant about whether or not it should take 3.5 hours. It should not. That building is quite easy to build. Let's say if I was going to build this house like again, I think I would be able to build it in an hour. Now that I know what I'm doing and I know what like stuff I could use, my headphones died. I'm back. It's okay. I'm just about to head out. I just showed people what is up and like what we did. We got the house done, kind of. Well, interior is still undone, but I've already decided that uh in between episodes like on the one chunk episodes and all that stuff, we can do like what is it called? Like building. Like we could build like the interior of some of the places in the village that we have started. So it's instead of like having mini games. So yeah, that is a possibility we can do. I do feel like my brain just like lagging. I'm sorry if I'm explaining very badly. But it's okay. I'm just doing a little outro. I haven't really planned on any outro. I know people usually always have a good outro. And like YouTubers are always like, have a good outro that is going to help by a lot, and I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to be like, hi? I don't really know what I'm supposed to say as an outro, but yeah. Should give you guys my socials. Hold on. I got this working. Hold on. Now that it's working. Ta-da! In case you want to check out other stuff, I do highly recommend checking out TikTok and Discord is the place we have all the IRL stuff. So if you want to be part of the IRL content stuff that I'm still thinking about if I want to continue doing. But yeah, it's on Discord and also TikTok has some clips from streams if you want to check it out. But I do think most of the TikTok clips are also on YouTube. So you if you're checking out from YouTube, come hang out with us live on Twitch TV slash Shroomisam. I am Shroomisam on every platform that I am in, to be fair. I'm not on that many platforms. I'm not on that many platforms. Only Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, Twitch. I am still, and YouTube, of course. I am still not entirely sure if I will be on Twitter for a long time. For Twitter peeps, just a heads up. I know there has been a conversation if Twitter is gonna be not available on Europe soon. So it is possible that I might not have a Twitter for a long time anymore. Because Twitter has been a quite a shit show, so I don't really know if that has like been like what's the latest on that. But I know it there was a conversation not that long time ago if Twitter is not gonna be available on Europe anymore. So there is a possibility that I'm not gonna be on Twitter for long. So if you're watching me on Twitter and you wanna be kept updated on what's happening on the streams, please head out to Discord. I for some reason I think I have Discord link on Twitter as well. Due to the fact that, uh, I invited people over to our Christmas celebration, so yeah. I can't recommend going to Twitter. It doesn't have anything else than just what's happening on the streams. There is still, as long as Twitter is available on uh Europe, I will probably be still like having all the this is happening today Twitter things, but I'm not too active on Twitter anymore because it's just not fun. I can't see anyone. I can't see anyone. Oh, also, if you're doing like fan art or anything about me, or you want to see some fan art you have done, uh, I used to be able to see them on Twitter, but I can no longer see any fan art people make. I can't see any art people make. I can't see anyone. I can see nonetheless. I can see anyone that I follow, which is fucking weird, and that's why I don't like Twitter anymore. I can't see anyone that I follow. It is crazy. No one. I can't see no one. I usually like I used to have a lot of like cool fan art people do, and I used to see like fan artists and then artists and like all that good stuff on Twitter. I can't see anyone anymore. There's no one there. What happened to everyone? Where's all the fan artists? I just want to see cool pictures. They're all gone. Now, if I want to see anyone like any fan artist or anything, I have to genuinely like look up their name and go to their page to even see what they have been posting at like past month. So I'll be like, I just don't feel like it. Too much work. So if you guys make drawings, if you're one of my people and you make drawings, fan art, any kind, I would love to see them. I love seeing other people like what they make and stuff like that. So I do think I have a fan art section. No, I have an art section on Discord. I have. I occasionally check it out. Once I see like what is it called? Notifications of it. I usually do check it out because there's so many cool pictures. I love everyone's art so much. All the pictures that I have seen, like all the cool like drawings you guys make, they are so cool. They are so cool. I love them. they are so fun to watch. I can't. I'm sorry. I get excited about shit sometimes. I've been talking about too much. Okay, this is a long outro again. I have failed to make a short outro again. I just got excited. I'm sorry. I should stop being excited about stuff sometimes. Okay, cool. But yeah, those were my socials. I hope you guys had a fantastic time today. And thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. It's so fun to just hang out with you guys and then build some dumb buildings and just hang out and just build some stuff. It's fun. It's fun. I have fun always. And yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday. But yeah. On Saturday evening. Saturday evening slash Sunday morning, night, Sunday midnight. I don't really know, but Saturday at least. So New Year's, we're gonna be celebrating together. I will put it on Discord, like if you guys want to play, what game you want to play on blah 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 on blah 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 Saturday. I keep forgetting what the shush, we're not gonna have a conversation how I forgot what Saturday is. Shush. No, no. I will send you guys to the ending time. Thank you, YouTube people, for being here. I will send you guys to the ending time, and we'll check out who we should go say hi to today.